Well, hello, 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 everybody. Happy WrestleMania Night 2. We are live alongside, my name is Sean Kakar, alongside Vincent Massical. First off, Vincent, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. You see what I wrote under my name there?
Yeah, I also called you Vincent for the first time, so
Yeah, just call me Vinny. You've
I,
known me for
I've
way
never
too
done
long to
that
call me
before.
that. You've known me way too long to call me that.
But glad to be here. If I know we missed a couple of live streams, but had some personal stuff to take care of, the both of us. So glad to be back. Uh, got a lot to talk about now. Before we do get started with night two, which they are just wrapping up the national anthem now. I believe, if I remember correctly, it'll be the Bianca Rhea Io match kicking off the night.
Hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about last night, shall we, Vinny? Now,
Sure.
not a very popular show amongst the WWE universe, myself
Hmm.
included. Quickly go through match by match. First match of the night, Jey Uso defeats Gunther to win the heavyweight title. I don't know about you, Vinny. Did not care for this match, and you and I have been huge advocates for this being the main event match, and it definitely did not. I don't think it really delivered. Yeah, it had its feel good moment, but to me, felt very forced, very rushed. But in the end, we got what we all expected. Jey Uso wins the title. Vinny, what was your take on that match last night?
It wasn't. I number one, I didn't want it to be the first match of the night, even though I know that I don't know it. It was just it seemed forced and rushed and just I don't know. It just didn't seem. I mean, like there's little things I would like nitpick about it, but then the biggest thing was is like how do you let Gunther tap? You
Yes,
built them up that whole time to
to
be this
be
tough, scary guy that beat up your brother, and you make him and that's what you get. He
tap out
he
within seconds,
taps
even not
out.
even like a whole minute.
Yeah,
Like, no, it was within like 10 seconds.
he taps out. That is just I don't know. Like the story wasn't great leading into it, but
No.
the match was even worse. I thought so.
Yeah, disappointing to say the least. But hopefully, with Jay as champion, he's got a bright future, and I'm hoping maybe we can get some good rivalries to come out of this. But I
Well,
don't think
we're
he's
gonna
going to be.
see Jay Gunther. We're gonna see another Jay Gunther match
Yay!
probably
Can't
because
wait.
I know the rule about not the
Well, they
whole
don't
what do you
have
call it?
to do that
They don't have
anymore.
to do that anymore, but
Maybe Gunther takes a few month break, so maybe we don't
yeah, I
have to
think
do
Gunther's
that.
gonna take a little break. I think he'll take a little break
Which he
though. I think
deserves.
that's
Which he
gonna
does
happen. Oh yeah,
deserve.
for
But
sure.
I heard somebody say it yesterday, and I actually found it true. I think Sammy Gunther had a better rivalry end match.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
just
I
my
agree.
take.
I would agree. I would agree with that.
Second match of the night, unfortunately, I say suffered from second match syndrome as the New Day defeated the War Raiders to win the tag titles. I didn't have too much to take away from this. I know some people were expecting Big E to do something with this. I don't know why, but I mean, I know why, but I don't. I didn't have anything to take away from this other than that New Day are champions. For how long, who knows? Because they're not far behind the Usos in terms of days as champions. So we shall see. Vinny, did you have anything you want to add to this match? That
I would say about myself, I'm a horrible journalist. I probably should have watched this match. I fast forwarded through it,
I
and it
don't blame
was
you. You
because
didn't. I mean, match wise, it was entertaining, but
because I
the
watched it after the fact.
yeah,
Um,
but just
I
the
wasn't
crowd was
really a
not
big.
into it.
Yeah, I just wasn't. I wasn't even into the story. Like I wasn't.
I don't think there wasn't many people
Nothing
that
brought me
were.
into that story to catch me. There was no catch,
No.
and you have to. And for me, you have to catch me as a wrestling fan in the story,
Hmm.
and then I'm more interested in watching the match, even if the match sucks. Like I
Yeah.
would like the story now. And then the Jay Gunther thing, it was the exact opposite though, because I wanted to see of course I wanted to see Jay win, but
Yeah.
I didn't like the story. It didn't, the thing that caught me on the story on that one was when he beat up Jimmy. That was big, but there
Yeah.
was nothing in this match. Nothing
Well, see,
happened.
what bothered me
None of that
about that
happened.
was he attacks Jimmy, yet Jay comes out 2 weeks later yeeting like nothing happened.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, how can you take Jay seriously at that point?
Yeah, but I mean, this match, I just didn't have any kind of like I said. If I was writing a story, on this match, it would probably
You're lucky if you can clear a paragraph.
wouldn't even be able to write a paragraph on it because I wouldn't have known, and I probably would have had to admit to the fans that I didn't really watch it. So
Yeah, you're not
yeah,
wrong.
bad on me.
Yes. What up, Alex? How you doing tonight? Next match we're going to talk about was the third match of the night. Jade Cargill defeats Naomi. I will say, I actually I could say I pretty much kind of enjoyed this match. Jade Cargill put on a good show. Naomi's new entrance, really good. Stephanie McMahon to kick off the show. Nice. See what she has to
Well, I
say.
kind of figured since Triple H let off night one.
Yeah, finishing his
Yeah.
Hall of Fame speech yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably just gonna welcome the crowd, so we'll keep this going.
Definitely.
I like. Okay, I gotta admit though, I like the sign in the back. They keep shooting this same fan keeps showing the sign of how many days since Ohio State beat Michigan.
There you go. Exactly.
That makes me laugh.
Exactly.
But yeah, Jade and Naomi put on a good match. I had no complaints. I think the one thing though, unfortunately, the big topic of conversation from this match for all you thirsty folk was the constant wardrobe malfunctions. That was a very big topic at the end of this match. There, you could actually. I'll let you thirsty boys do that for yourself. You want to you go right ahead. But
let the simps.
I'm not advocating for it.
Yeah. No, neither am I. Yeah.
Vinny, though, aside from that, of course, was there any?
But we're still men, right? We're still men.
We still are, but. Vinny, any takeaways from this match?
Kind of went the way I thought it was going to go. I knew Jade was going to win. I knew she was going to. I thought she was going to like decimate her even more.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just to me it's a mixed match, and IRL and wrestling wise, I think it's a mismatch because I don't like Naomi as a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I think
she did a lot better.
She did well. The character was good. No. The character was great. I love heel Naomi. Yes. I just thought in the ring it's just a mismatch. I mean, the only person you could really say that really Jade needs to fight is like either Rhea or
Bianca
Jordan Grace.
Yes, which
I would think.
Like I said,
and we have a long ways before we see Jordan Grace. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe Tiff too.
To me, the match overachieved for the fact that this isn't the match that people really wanted. Obviously, we all know what we were expecting for this WrestleMania, that being Jade versus Bianca, and that's obviously not the case or wasn't the case last night. But that's what I say. I think it did over-deliver a little bit, did a very nice job.
Right.
Like I said, unfortunately, it's overtaken by the other types of storylines, but
right. Of course.
Nonetheless, solid match. Then I want to talk about one of the more bright spots from last night. I'd say arguably one of the better matches of the night.
As Io comes into the ring.
Jacob Fatu defeats LA Knight to win the U.S. title. Didn't like the idea of it at first, but it grew on me last night. Jacob actually having a feel-good moment, which is insane for somebody as crazy as Jacob is. But I love it. Seeing Solo as a wise man not getting involved was a little shocking and weird at the same time.
Actually, wasn't even
ringside.
On the ringside at all.
No, so. He came out for the intro and then walked away.
For the intro, walked away. Yeah.
But
interesting.
I like the match. I'm happy Jacob won. Any thoughts on this?
Yeah,
match?
it was a good match. It's probably one of the better matches of the night, other than obviously the main event. But I liked it. I liked it. I thought, and I like Jacob's kind of grown on me.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you're talking to a guy who loves LA Knight, and when he changed his character to LA Knight, I loved it.
If you remember, Vinny, when we had our show at the radio station, I kept yelling you to death.
I mean, it's a great show. He's a great character, and he's a good wrestler.
But it definitely didn't hurt LA Knight.
No, it didn't hurt LA Knight at all.
I actually hope this opens up the door for him to get a main title shot, whether it's against Jay or
maybe
Cena or Cody, whoever that may be.
Maybe. So
we shall see.
Good match.
Next match of the night, a filler match. El Grande Americano defeats Rey Fenix, the replacement for Rey Mysterio, who got hurt Friday night on SmackDown. I had no takeaways from this. I didn't give a single damn about this match. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. I had the two TV set up last night. I had the Knicks on one TV. I was locked in on the Knicks game at that point. And we didn't even get an unmasking. We all know it's Chad Gable, but
yeah.
Vinny, is there anything you want to talk
Is
about?
another rehash of the storyline from way back in the day, probably before you were born, of Hulk Hogan being the masked man, although he wasn't a luchador.
Yeah.
Because God forbid Hogan tried luchador moves. Oh my
especially
God.
nowadays.
He was stiff. He was stiff as it was back then.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was, and then with the steel plate, that doesn't move the needle for me. The cheating part of it, like that stuff's already been done. It was very
predictable.
It's been, all that stuff's been done now, man. It's just they rehashed that one, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all, and I was very I wasn't really interested in it. And again, another match I fast forwarded to the end just to see who won, and
then moved on from there.
So again, the journalist part of me probably would have been. The journalist part of me was mad. Was mad because I probably should have watched the whole thing and probably nitpicked some of the wrestling itself, but I just couldn't do it, man. I just could not do it.
I couldn't, like I said, and the Knicks were on that 21-0 run at that time, so I tried, but it just didn't.
But I mean, even to go back, like I wouldn't have even. Like even to go back, I wouldn't have I would have fast forward all the way through the match.
Yeah, I would have too. That felt like a filler Raw match, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. So
no takeaways there. Next match, I'll let you give your opinion on it because you seem to like it more than I did. Mm-hmm. Tiffany Stratton defeats Charlotte Flair to retain her title. Vinny, what were your thoughts on that?
I thought both actually came in. There was a few like little missteps I could tell, like certain like things that they were doing. I'm trying to think of examples, but there were a few like botches in the match.
Yeah.
And they were on, one was, I think there was one on Tiff and then one on Charlotte, or maybe there was more on Charlotte because I did see a few more, but other than those few little things, the match, I thought the match was good. I thought, I knew, you kind of knew Tiffany was going to win going in. There was a little bit of brutality, a little bit, it was, I just wished it was like more. I wanted this match to really be a street fight.
Yeah,
or
which we will see tonight,
or a no holds barred, because then you would have seen probably the viciousness of both of these, because Charlotte can dish it out, being the daughter of the dirtiest player in the game, and Tiffany can too, because when she was heel, she was pretty ruthless too. So, I think it should have been, the match. I think the match type was a little bit off for me, but other than that, I thought it was a decent match. I'd probably give it like a B at most. I know some people would probably even give it like a D.
You're being generous because this.
But I like both these wrestlers. I can't give it. I can't give it worse than a B.
This match just to me did not.
And the lead up wasn't great. So I get it. I get it. So anyway.
Yeah, like I said, I really can't argue with anything you said. I just it felt like the bad outweighed the good with this one, but we all got what we expected. Now we probably won't see Charlotte again until SummerSlam. Last match I want to talk about, because Rhea Ripley's about to come out, so I want to get this in. Seth Rollins turns heel with Paul Heyman, defeating Roman Reigns and CM Punk to end it. To me, this match saved the night, because for what was a pretty underwhelming night, I would say this 110% delivered. I know a lot of people predicted this would happen. Like I said, last year's WrestleMania, Vinny, it was a good kind of predictable. I think my only complaint about this match was I really wanted to see that little Shield reunion for about 10 seconds. I know, I get why Roman did what he did, but I missed the Shield. I got so nostalgic for half a second. But I'll tell you the truth, after that match, it felt like 2014 all over again. Seth Rollins sticking the knife in my back, the way he did Roman Reigns and the whole WWE universe. I loved every second of it.
He even kissed the chair too.
Oh my goodness! Deja vu.
He
I
knew what
think
he
the
was
only
doing.
thing that can make this better is if all of a sudden the Lunatic Fringe's music would hit. But
Yeah.
obviously, that ain't happening anytime soon.
No.
Vinny, what was your take on everything that happened
It
in the main event?
from beginning to end, it was like everything was must see. Like you had to see it from beginning to end. What was
Yes.
Heyman going to do? What was
And
what was
overall, it
going
was
to
a great
happen
match.
between? Right. Yeah.
Not even
Exactly.
just the
What was going?
storytelling, the match
Well, yeah,
itself
but
was.
even Seth trying to get Roman to team up with him and going, come on, and then like Roman just giving him the fu and just like giving him the punch and but it was a great match. And then that ending, man, I was like, again, we criticize Triple H when things go bad, but we have to give him his flowers when things go right.
Yeah.
And this one was right. This one, Seth Rollins needed to be heel again at some point, and this is
Right.
perfect. And what a better way to make him turn heel as to with Paul Heyman. And who knows? Maybe Heyman now is going to have a stable.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to have a stable. Maybe it's going to be, a bunch of like you said before, Authority 2.0.
Well,
Um,
and we'll find out more about that tonight, hopefully, in the main
and
event.
and Roman's going away for a few months, which is a good thing, really, because he needs to kind of set out in the back, because we already know
We all
Roman's kind of a
saw.
part-time. He's kind of a part-time guy anyway now. So
Yeah. Always was, but
yeah, so he's going to go away, and we're probably going to see a lot of CM Punk and Rollins,
which that kind of scares me a little bit, just for the fact that
because
we've seen this
I
for.
just don't want them to overdo it. I get it, and I
Yes,
get everybody's going to think they're going to overdo it, but
we'll see. That's
we'll see.
that's always the tricky part about WrestleMania is how can they maintain the hype going through until SummerSlam. Which, Vinny, the more I think about it, the way this WrestleMania could go tonight, because I actually think night 2 is going to be a way better than night 1.
Yeah,
I think we should be at SummerSlam. You ask me. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
because
I'm
it's
actually
in our
looking
neck.
forward to.
It's
I'm
in our
looking
neck
in a
of the
few
woods.
weeks, man. Backlash is going to hopefully
St. Louis, yeah.
Backlash is going to be good, because you're going to get some of these, people.
Yeah,
And
rematches.
Rhea looks good, by the way. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir to most of this fan base. So
she is in great shape.
Let's get into tonight. First match of the night. They're doing the intros. Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair versus Io Sky for the women's. I can never remember the name of these titles. The women's heavyweight title, I believe this is called. Predictions, Vinny. I got Io Sky winning. I think they've done a great job at having her be overshadowed in this rivalry, and tonight is her breakout moment. I got Io Sky winning tonight.
I hate predicting because I suck at them, and you know that. So
you've lost a lot of bets to me, and I know you hate to admit that.
I have. I'm sure when we go for breakfast another time, I'm gonna have to pay this time. So, but I'm gonna go against. I mean, I guess this isn't really going against the grain, but I think Rhea's gonna win. I don't think Io's. I think the women's title is something that they're gonna kind of, for lack of a better term, pass around. And I think we're going to see Rhea Jade eventually, and I think we may see it sooner than later. So what a better way. But then you get, I think you still got to get Bianca and Jade or somehow.
Well, that's the thing, because Bianca and Jade, that feud would have to start. So,
but I think Rhea's going to win, but we'll see.
And it's already starting. So
it's already starting.
The match is already. The bell rang. First thing Rhea and Bianca do is they scream at each other. They gave Io the hand, and she went swinging. Yeah. That's the best way I can describe that. So we're officially underway. WrestleMania Night 2. And it is already chaos. I love every second of it.
Yeah. They look sharp
to deliver. Yes,
they look sharp ahead of, right now. I mean,
now let me ask you this, Vinny.
Good, and yeah.
Obviously, we had this debate a few months ago about who should main event night 1. Should it have been Jay Gunther or the triple threat between Roman, Seth, and Punk? There's a good argument that this could have and maybe should have been the main event of night 1. Now, some of that argument has to do with some, people say, you want to give the women their shot at main eventing. I've heard other arguments of Rhea's bigger than Roman, which I'm sorry, I don't believe personally, but
right.
I'm also very biased in that statement. Do you think this match could have been main event worthy for night one, or do you think maybe it should have been main event worthy?
It. I don't know with the three that you got in that triple threat. I don't think it could have been. It could have been at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you, I mean, not and it has nothing to do with them being women. I just think because you had Rollins, you had Roman, and
And we had the biggest
you had
storyline
Punk. So
possibly of the
and it was
night.
a huge storyline. I just
Yeah.
don't think you could have done that.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been lost if it was the lead up. I think.
Yeah.
So if you had to put this match before the other match, I think it would have people would have like totally forgotten about this match. I think they picked the right point to put. So you're either in the beginning or you're in the end. And anything
Yeah.
in the middle,
That's yeah. And
you're
if
a
you got the
little
second match, then
yeah,
you
you're
know.
a little but I don't know. I this match is going to be good. And by the way, Rhea reminds me a little of it, if I was going to comp her to a guy,
What a move.
a a, a Randy
Io for the
Orton,
double pin, no good.
a Randy Orton, like
But we will
because
see tonight.
the way she kind of slides around in the ring and kind of is just I
Yeah.
don't know. She's just
By the way, Bianca's already making a mess of the ring. She got rose petals to her tights,
yeah
and
yeah. I don't,
they're not. I
she's
don't.
always got
I
something.
know she always
on.
goes above and beyond, like they all do for
Yeah.
their appearance for WrestleMania.
So
But there's
who
it almost looks
pulls
like Royal Rumble from
on
right
the hair
there.
first? By the way, just
Rhea, 110%.
Yeah, because
110.
someone's going to do it. So
Oh well, Io with a dive takes out Rhea. By the way, I was so impressed with the main event last night that they were actually able to put somebody through those damn tables. I thought that was impressive.
Yeah. Io is always, the thing about Io is she's always about as exuberant as a little kid out there. And it's great to see, by the way. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I love it.
Roll up on Rhea. No, rolls through. Double stomp to the gut.
Good move. That was a good move.
Goes for the pin. Kick out at 1.9. By the way, what was your take too? One of the things I was talking about with a friend of mine also from New York is, do you think the crowd was a little underwhelming yesterday? Are we just spoiled with
I don't know. Well,
they covered no good.
They said it wasn't. I don't know. I saw somewhere where it wasn't a sellout.
Which they announced it as a sellout of 60,000.
But see, I was watching
some of the nosebleeds, and it wasn't.
But there was a report that it wasn't a sellout.
According to Shawn Michaels, it was a sellout.
Unless there was like last minute tickets.
Well, there was that covered, but those were the ones behind the stage.
Right. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Like
it's nowhere near AEW levels, so there's no reason to.
No, but I mean, like you would think a WrestleMania would be a total sellout. Like,
well,
just total.
There was also, you know what the problem is? It was so hard to match what they did last year.
Right.
And we also know what this WrestleMania very easily could have been. This card 6 months ago, a lot of us predicted Bianca Jade, Rock Roman. Yeah. Randy Cody, it had all the makings, but the pivots, I think, it definitely hurt because while this card isn't bad,
I always hated that move. By the way, when they bashed him against that thing,
throw him into the barricade.
That doesn't look like healthy to me at all. I mean,
padded.
I know they're probably protect themselves really well, but I just
it's also padded. It's not like
no, I know, but at that force that you're going up against anything, I don't know. When you're swinging. I don't know. I never liked that. So
I definitely think once this match is over, whether it's Backlash or somewhere else, we're definitely getting a Rhea Bianca singles match.
Yeah, definitely.
Title match or no title match. Razor's Edge right into
Razor's
Bianca.
Edge. Yeah. That was a good move.
Rhea going for the pin. Kick out at 2 by Io.
Yeah, it was quick count maybe.
A little bit.
It seemed a little quick.
Roll up on Rhea. No, once again trying for the double stomp, but she reverses it into some sort of submission. Trying to anyway. It looks like she's trying to do it.
Oh, here we go.
sharpshooter type of move. And here comes Bianca to break it up.
Yeah.
Trying to break it up, not working. Now it's working. She's got her set up for the KOD. Rhea reverses.
Yeah. I didn't think she was going to get that early.
Looking for the kick, no good. And a face buster. All three women down as the crowd gives an ovation.
Yeah.
So I'm a little rusty on my wrestling commentary.
People seem to like it so far.
Io, the first one back to her feet. Bianca and Rhea in both corners. Double knees to Rhea. Double knees to Bianca. Double knees to Rhea again. Put some style on it, standing there. Drags Rhea by her hair. Walking over that gut. She's been targeting the gut of Rhea Ripley most of this match so far. Trying to do a move from the top rope. Rhea catches her.
Too much time on that one.
Way too much time. Here comes Bianca to break it up. Bianca is going to be looking for the double suplex of sorts.
Double suplex.
Crowd rises to their feet.
Bottom
Everybody
rope.
goes
There we go.
Bianca
By the way,
may be hurt. She is holding her wrist.
Io sold that so well that she flipped.
Yes.
That flip that she did in the end, that was pretty cool.
Bianca also looks
at the replay. She just flipped. It looks like she just flipped herself over.
Oh, you can see Rhea lands on the left wrist of Bianca.
Uh-oh.
Wait and see how that affects the rest of the...
That's not good.
Rest of the match. Can't do a KOD if you only got one working hand.
That is true. That is true. Hopefully you got some food over there because it's going to be a long haul today.
I had a big dinner, so I'm good for right now. I had me a nice prime rib.
I got me some chips, so I'm gonna mute in between so I could eat some.
You're good. I was thinking about doing the same, but I got chicken wings.
Gotta have your. Oh, you can't eat chicken wings on air. Come on. Man.
Oh, yes, I can.
Be professional.
Who's gonna stop it as you're eating chips?
Well, chips are different.
Now let's talk about our Yankees for a moment. Yeah. Remember Paul O'Neill?
Yeah.
During every game has to have a steak during his meal.
That is true. That is
Bianca blindsiding Io Sky, launches her across the ring as Io getting hyped up by the crowd. Definitely was not paying attention.
That was like a goal line stand type of shoulder charge. I don't know what
that was. Some TJ Watt stuff right there.
That was some. Oh, by the way, TJ Watt gone from the Steelers. Maybe
that ain't official yet. They're waiting to see what Rodgers does, which is such a damn insult.
So stupid.
Bianca with the frog.
Oh, nice.
Here comes Rhea to break it up.
Of course.
Rhea's looking for Riptide. She's got her in position. She hits the Riptide for the title. Cover. Bianca kicks out at 2.
Nope. Too early, man. Too early. Io hasn't done anything yet.
Because Io was down.
Yeah.
Was Io's outfit inspired by the Grinch?
Maybe.
What it looks like.
It's very green and feathery, though.
Yeah. Rhea had her. Bianca overpowered. Well, you see the desperation in Rhea's eyes as she now targets Io Sky, laying there, dead as can be.
Don't try to pin her. Just give her a
looks like she's going to go for another Riptide. She's got Io in position. And Io reverses it into a DDT.
Oof.
What a counter by Io Sky. Io runs right into a kick.
Not gonna get the knees there, Io.
Rhea up to the middle rope, dragging Io's lifeless body all the way to the top. Looking for a Riptide from the second rope. We'll see if Bianca has anything to say about it. Crowd on their feet. Rhea goes for it. And again, it's reversed.
Ooh.
Launches Rhea Ripley onto her back.
I think Io's bleeding from the nose a little bit, by the way.
Sure, it's
I
like a
don't know. She was
lipstick. And
checking out
Io looking for
maybe
a
let's.
splash, and it
Ooh,
right in the knees.
ouch! Oh,
Bianca's got her up, looking for the kiss of death. Hits it for the title. Bianca, cover. Rhea breaks it up.
oof! Oh
That looked
man,
like for a
that's
second it was
crazy.
over.
Yeah, it did, but
That looked like it was almost over.
that was
What a reversal there, and what a
right to
sell
the
by Io
oof.
right into the kiss
Ooh.
of death.
Oh man. Well, when you get the caliber of these three, you're probably gonna. I mean, you would
You're in
expect
for a good
great
match.
a great match like this. This is good.
We're off to a good start compared
Yep.
to yesterday. We're already off to a pretty good start.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You kind of figured this match was going to be really good. So
Yes, they didn't argue it was main event worthy for nothing. As Bianca standing over Rhea, shoves her to the ground, taunting Rhea Ripley, smacks her in the face. I don't know how wise this is. Rhea's getting angry. Smacks her again, still talking trash. Look at Rhea. It's making her angry. And Rhea smacks her in the face. You knew that was coming. Now they begin to trade blows. Wow, what a punch there. Takes Rhea right back to the ground. And what a super kick by Rhea.
Oh, wow. Oh, spitting on her. Or spitting at her.
Launching Bianca into the turnbuckle on the outside. Rhea's planning something crazy. She's on that middle rope. Bianca's on the outside of the ring. Dragging her up. Looking for a suplex. Bianca reverses. Now they're trading punches, waiting for Io to come in here.
Yeah, she's
been outside a little too long. And Bianca's lifeless body falls to the ground. And here comes Io. Punch to Rhea. Oh, Io's got her set up. She's got something crazy planned. Looking for Hurricanrana off the second rope. Rhea's holding on. Oh, and she launches Io head first into the post. And here comes Bianca. She's got Rhea up. Oh my God. Kiss of death. No, Rhea reversed it. Now they're trading punches. Oh, this is getting good now.
It is.
Trading headbutts. Rhea's got her up, setting her up for a riptide. Bianca reverses. Whips Rhea with the hair. Now she's going for the KOD again. Bianca's got her up. Hits the KOD for the title. Cover. Io with a splash. Covers Bianca for the title. Io retains. What an ending.
You were correct.
What an ending.
It is
Io
for sure.
planned that perfectly.
That was a great match. That was a great match.
That was a very good match. I give that an A.
That was definitely an A. And see, there was that wasn't a long match either.
No, and it didn't have to be because they.
So you could have done the Gunther Jay thing yesterday in the same amount of time, and
had a good match.
And had a good match. So yeah, definitely good.
And nobody got the hair shot.
Nobody, yeah.
Nobody got the hair shot.
Nobody pulled the hair, but
Shocking.
Rhea got the hair to the. Oh man, that was great.
So where do they go from here? That's the question.
I don't know. It's
does somebody else challenge Io?
Yeah, it's gonna.
Or do we get a rematch of some sorts with one of these two? I'd like to see Asuka challenge her next. That would be a.
Yeah, Asuka's gonna.
We haven't seen her in a while.
Asuka will be back soon too, huh? Hopefully.
Yeah. I always wait when they show the celebration for this long. I'm always expecting somebody to show up. Bianca in tears. Rhea rolls out of the ring. Devastation. As Io stands tall. Good for Io.
Good for you.
Io is finally growing on me. I did not like her as a champion when she was in Damage Control because she felt like a secondary part of that story. Not in this story.
Definitely. Good match.
So we'll wait to see who's next. Now, I do have the match order on the bottom ticker, but I don't know the exact order. I couldn't find it online, so we'll wait and see what match is next. Right now, we're in a commercial break, so first match of the night is in the books.
That was definitely an A for sure.
Yeah, I think so. How would you book her next rivalry? Who would you have come back, and what would you go
for Io?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, is there anything there with Kairi Sane?
I don't know what they're doing.
Or with Dakota?
I don't know what they're doing with the.
Could there be anything with Dakota Kai? Maybe
you'd have to break them up. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what they're doing. I don't think is Damage Control still a thing though.
Yes, they are. So
I mean, are they? I mean, honestly though, what have they done together since Bayley left? Really?
Literally, it's just been mid-card fillers on Raw.
Yeah. So I think you get a proper split up between those two first, or maybe I don't know. But Dakota's been. Is she hurt?
Probably. She's always
hurt for some reason. You know, she's always hurt. Always hurt. Well,
we shall see. They're currently showing Celebrity Row.
All the rappers there. Rappers and other.
Lots of rappers. It is Vegas. Place I have never been to personally, but would love to see at least once. As long as I have money at that time. Because Vegas ain't always the most kind place to. Most kind place in terms of people with money. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to turn the light on.
Okay.
That looks a little better. So it looks like the next match of the night will be the Sin City street fight between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. So to me, this match, Drew McIntyre almost has to win, right? I mean, Drew McIntyre has been buried over and over and over again. You have to give him this, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I would think that Drew would win this match for sure. But I still like Damian, though. I still want Damian.
I want Damian to win too, but I just don't know that happens here. So they currently go through the video package. I wonder, for those who actually pay for pay-per-view on TV, they don't see this. What do they see?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But also, if you're still paying for pay-per-view, I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
You're kind of an idiot. I'm sorry. I mean, pay-per-view. What is it on pay-per-view now? Like $100-something?
I think so.
Did you get to see any of the Yankees this weekend, Vinny?
I saw today. I watched today.
Yeah, you saw that amazing
I did
umpiring.
not watch. Yeah, and you know what? The more and more I see the umpiring, the more and more I get. We need ABS like now. Like right now.
You know
how many times the hat would have been pushed? Like we would have been tapping our hat. Like even Michael Kay and what's his name said it.
I like how Michael Kay
Frazier.
had to throw out the scorer's name after what happened with the no-hitter situation. Which, look, to me, it should have been an error. I don't see it any other way. I know they say that the runner would have beaten it either way, but if you truly felt that way, why wasn't a hit from the start?
I don't know. I have no idea. It should have been. And
And
then
then
by
the
the way,
home
that
run
the
call
home
was,
run, that was the I
that
mean,
was,
I couldn't see it personally.
but you could tell it was
But
clearly
you could
fair.
tell it was fair. That's true.
I mean, they won anyway, but and then Vinny, I'll give you an awful moment that came from today in the Pirates Guardians game. I think it was Key Brian Hayes. Oh no, I'm sorry, Emmanuel Valdez
Mm-hmm.
slides into third base. Now, pretend this is the base. He's got his hand on the base, and he's calling for time because he was hurt. But because he lifted his hand off the base and they applied the tag, they called him out. They wouldn't
really?
let him. They wouldn't let him call time for an injury.
Oh wow.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
That is pretty bad.
That's not okay.
That's horrible. That's not good.
No, it's not. By the way, how about what the Orioles did today against the Reds? Boy, Ellie De La Cruz came up big, winning 24-2.
That was a shot too.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a shot. That was a shot.
They wrap up the hype. Out to come first.
Hype video's gone.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Here comes.
By the way, Vinny, I will
Punk
say,
says that stupid song.
I tell you what, a lot of this storyline that we have gotten out of WrestleMania so far, it's gonna be great for some 2K Universe mode.
It definitely
matches.
will be.
I'm coming up with ideas as we go. Now I'm just waiting to see.
Yeah.
So what the hell is that?
What is that? Wow.
Scottish Transformer. That's what it looks like.
No, that looks like a Halo helmet with a.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right.
Oh, it's Doom. It's Doom. I think it's Doom, because there's a new Doom game coming out.
Oh,
it looks like.
How much do you think they paid him for this outfit?
Looks like they're promoting Doom. I think.
How much do you think they paid him for this outfit?
As I could tell by the symbol, yeah, probably paid a lot.
Yeah.
I paid a lot.
Drew got a nice paycheck without even wrestling.
Yeah, because I think that symbol on the shield is the Doom, like a Doom symbol.
Well, he is the Scottish warrior and the Scottish psychopath, so
yeah,
definitely fits his character.
So I know. And by the way, you could get Doom for free on Xbox Game Pass. By the way,
nice.
So, yeah.
So what are we looking for in particular with the Sin City street fight? Obviously, we're going to get some pretty good moments, but
oh yeah, of course. I think you're going to see a lot of. You're definitely going to see some announce tables go away. I think.
Yeah. You might even see Priest get thrown through those rocks. Well, we shall see. I mean, again, unfortunately, second match of the night is always the hardest match to perform and get the crowd into it. But I think if there's two wrestlers that can defeat the second match syndrome, it is definitely these two. I know this ain't where either of them want it to be, both wanting to be in the title picture, which I think they will be back in at some point this year. I think McIntyre at some point will definitely play a part in the Cena story, or even the Jey Uso story, probably more likely Jey first. And then again, I definitely think Priest will be back at some point for a title run, which you and I both want to see. There's no doubt about that. By the way, did you hear who's coming back to WWE?
No, I did not.
Today may be Easter. It may be 420 for those who celebrate. You know what else it may be today?
What?
Hopefully it comes back tonight. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow on Raw. It'll be Rusev Day.
Rusev
and Lana.
Because I had heard Lana. Yeah, I heard Lana
in WWE.
Back. Yeah. I thought you were going to say like Aleister Black or somebody.
Yeah, I don't. We'll have to wait and see about that one.
So
I think he is back, but no, that just broke like a couple days ago. Somebody had spoiled that. I don't remember who. I
kind of want to see Aleister. I kind of want to see Aleister Black come back.
Oh, he'll be back. I wonder how they use him. I know they were talking about wanting a new
Doom Dark Ages. There you go.
Day. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that does confirm that. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about seeing Aleister Black in a tag team or a faction,
Yeah, exactly.
but we shall see. But yeah, it will be. It is also either today or tomorrow will be Rusev Day. By the way, happy Easter to those who celebrate. It don't feel like Easter today, but happy Easter.
Yep. Yep. Happy Easter to
And of
everybody.
course, as I mentioned before, happy 420 to those who celebrate. Vinny, I don't think you're one of them,
No, no.
but I'm not either, but so out now, coming out now will be Damian Priest. All right, this already looks like it's going to be a cool intro. Oh, we're getting a live performance.
Oh, there we go.
What was your? How did you like Cult of Personalities performance last
I
night?
thought that was cool. I liked when CM Punk went up to went up to him and
The lead singer.
the lead singer, and or he went up to everybody, like the drum, like he went
Yeah,
up to the drummer, he went up to obviously they had to have been they had to have been close, because I know that when they got that song, I remember Triple H like saying how much it cost to get that
yeah.
song.
Well, were you shocked when you first heard "This Fire Burns" in his little
No, I
video
loved
package?
that
Oh, I
part.
loved it too.
That was amazing, bro.
Yeah,
I just love that.
and he came back with the old yellow
Yeah,
and white
man.
fit. Yeah,
Oh,
that was good. I enjoyed that.
the only thing they didn't show enough Nexus.
Well, no, you know
That's
what
what I
they didn't
felt.
show enough of was the crowd, because during
Yeah,
that video package when they were playing the song, the whole arena was singing.
yeah,
I seen a
yeah.
video. I think it was on Bleacher Report.
Yeah, this Fire Burns is just classic for
Oh,
him.
that's
I love
WWE.
I
That's
love
one of their
that.
most iconic theme songs. But give credit to Priest. This is a hell of an intro. Now, you know how they've been talking about the Fire reminded me of something. You know how they've been talking about, is Seth a part of this new authority, joining this Cena and The Rock. There was another Easter egg, if you will, for the Rock joining the forces with The Rock. You notice he brought out the flamethrower like The Rock did several years ago
Oh
in
yeah,
his
that's right. That's
intro
right.
last
I
night.
remember that. I remember that.
So that was just another hint at that. Not to get too far off topic. Priest walks
Damian
down the
Priest.
ramp.
You know what
This
that
is
outfit reminds me of? Hellraiser. You
yeah,
remember? You remember?
yeah,
You remember
yeah. You're
Pinhead
not wrong.
wearing? It just reminds me of that outfit.
Yeah,
All his outfits are like that though. When he wears those
yeah,
long
that's true.
sleeves.
But we still respect the salute to Aaron Judge using the all rise catchphrase. I will say, I know it's WrestleMania, you're gonna get these crazy intros and everything, but my dad was always right about one thing. They drag this stuff out so badly sometimes. I mean, that first match, Vinny, that we just had, that ended almost 20 minutes ago.
That's true. Oh yeah, that's true.
And we got what, like 6 more matches on the night, so yeah, like you said, this is definitely gonna be a late one. That's why I'm kind of glad they at least started at 7. Because had they started this show at 8, I don't think we'd be wrapping up until at least 12:30.
Right.
So final prediction, like I said, I have Drew McIntyre winning this match, but as you mentioned before, you and I will still both be rooting for Damian Priest anyway. Saluting the
There you go.
lead singer one more time as
Now this
McIntyre
is
enters the ring, and
now this
McIntyre
is
with a blindside attack to get us started.
of course it is. So as far as like height weight, I think they're both I think I think Drew's a little bit more like heavier than Damian, but not by much.
No, not by much. He is a couple inches taller, but
Yeah. But I think this is more of an equal fight because
yeah, just
like
two big guys
even
fighting.
yeah,
Nice
like when
super
Drew
kick.
fights like Seth, I think you needed to have that in like a or CM Punk. You needed to
Yeah,
have that in like a cage
yeah, I
because then you
agree.
could really believe that CM Punk could brutalize Drew. I can't believe that, but that's why there was the strap match and the because you can't.
Suplex onto the ramp.
I couldn't believe that Punk would take on a big guy like that. But this
Yeah.
match is, you know,
Well, this match's already off to a good start. They took it out of the ring almost immediately, and Drew just suplexed Damian Priest onto the ramp, and he's going to grab the stairs.
here we go.
Oh no, he just threw the stairs. He's grabbing the bottom set.
Definitely. This is
You know, we watch these guys fling them things around like it's nothing, but I guarantee you and I would have to work together to pick one of those up.
yeah, those stairs are not
Oh,
easy
and
to climb.
Priest throws the other set of steps right at McIntyre's head.
Ooh.
McIntyre was not
Didn't he
expecting it.
wonder? Didn't he wonder where the other set of steps went?
He threw him, not expecting Priest to be up already. Well, Priest is officially taking control of this match, and he has just launched McIntyre into the barricade, almost into the WWE Universe in front of that prime hydration garbage. And they got the tables. Priest has officially grabbed the table, and he's putting that in the ring. And here comes McIntyre with a right hand.
Yep.
Bashing Priest's head into the steps. Into the table. A table that survived most of the night, but did not survive the end of the match. We'll see how long they can survive tonight as McIntyre goes for the other set of stairs. And he bonks them right off the head of Damian Priest. And again, Priest falls to his knees. Those stairs are pretty dirty. Hits him now in the back.
Oof. This is a brutal match.
Brutal start.
You know, we may not see the announce tables go until the last match, actually.
Unless the crew
Although it's
is
is that a regular match?
That match, yes.
Oh, see,
Another set of another hit to the back. McIntyre was just gifted something by a fan. I don't know.
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's a phone.
He's doing a selfie.
Nice.
Oh my god.
McIntyre, another keyboard warrior.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see after after Jay won his match last night?
Oh, that was a friend of his, I'm sure.
McIntyre tweeted, "They've been yeeting for 20 minutes now with a SpongeBob picture of him just kind of like." McIntyre now going under the ring, grabbing a steel chair, and shot to the side of the head. The headshots are not allowed, McIntyre. You should know this.
Yes.
He's going for something else.
Uh-oh.
Looks like another table.
They're gonna say we want
two
tables.
No, is it? No, that's just one table. No, it is two tables.
Two tables. Oh, he's doing what the fans want? I don't think so. Is he really?
Well, the fans. I tell you the truth. Sometimes that annoys me when the fans do that. They're just having a match and they're just screaming for tables when it's not necessary. He's setting up the tables ringside.
Ooh, what's he doing? Oh, two tables side by side. There we go.
That means somebody's going through. Gives that evil look into the camera.
Yeah.
Gave Priest a lot of time to recover. Punches him. McIntyre holding on for dear life. Punches him again. McIntyre still holding on. Priest going for a third. And he gets hit with a Glasgow kiss.
Oof. That was
McIntyre sends Priest out of the ring.
That didn't look like anything like a kiss.
No. Not one bit. McIntyre setting up for something crazy. Looks like he's going to go for a suicide dive, and he does. Oh, my goodness, McIntyre. He's not meant to move like that. 275-pound man flying around like he's Finn Balor. Sends Priest back into the ring. In the ring, there is a chair, a table, and a set of steps. Taking in the cheers of the crowd from Vegas. It looks like Priest may be in the danger zone. McIntyre looking for a Claymore to end it. And then look at Priest throwing the chair at him. And he hits the Claymore anyway. Going for the cover. For the win. Almost had him kick out at 2.5. Ain't no way in the world anybody thought that was over, right?
No.
Not a chance in the world. Not with all those toys in the ring. McIntyre has the chair.
Well, let me guess. He's going to hit him with the chair.
Yes, he does successfully.
Yes, he does. And that was square in the back, too.
Yeah. The back is taking a beating so far. He takes another shot.
Yeah.
Now he's
now
he's wrapping the head around the neck, or wrapping the chair around the neck.
Yeah, let's see what he's doing
thinking
now.
Claymore here. He's in position. Looking for it. Reverses it into a choke slam.
With the chair on his neck.
Going for the cover.
Now, I know Damian's strong, but McIntyre had to sell that pretty good.
Selling that.
Yeah, because he had to jump in the air with his hand, because there was no way he was lifting him with one hand.
Mm. Well, you can't underestimate the strength of these two.
No, I know, but I mean, like, with a chair around your neck like that, I mean, he has to do somewhat of a jump in the air at some point to make it look, But that was good. That was good.
A good reversal. Now Priest with the chair. Priest square in the back hits McIntyre. What's amazing, Vinny, is that this match is still nowhere near as brutal as the cage match.
No, I mean, they were doing
unspeakable things.
I think you know what the worst thing I've ever seen, and I know this isn't probably the worst thing that you've ever seen, but it was very small, but it was like effective. Yeah. When Triple H took the pliers and ripped Batista's nose ring out.
Seen that. Oh, that was disgusting. Yeah,
that was the worst thing I've ever seen, and that only Triple H could have done that. And only it would have only been Triple H versus.
Breaking news. Want to send some prayers out to Luis Arias. Had to be carted off the field in Sunday Night Baseball after a collision with the first baseman.
Luis.
Ugly situation. He was carted off. Laying on the back of the cart. So prayers for Luis Arias. He's one of those guys that is very likable.
Yes, remember we were talking about him hitting 400 one year.
We were talking about MVP conversation for him just 2 years ago.
So
prayers to Arias.
Great hitter.
Very great hitter.
Yeah. Reminds me of the old school hitters, the guys that like Tony Gwynn and
not a power hitter. He doesn't have to be a power hitter.
Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs, those guys.
Now, McIntyre has Priest on the top rope, table set up in the middle of the ring.
Little chop for Damian's troubles there.
He's got Priest on his shoulders. Priest with the nice reversal. Punch to the back. Priest sees an opportunity to finish this one.
Oh.
Priest puts McIntyre through the table.
Oh, Razor's Edge through the table. Razor's Edge through the table.
At 2.
Razor's Edge through the table.
Shout out to Razor Ramon.
Shout out to Razor Ramon, who Damian is a big fan of.
Big fan of.
Yeah.
You see the dejection on his face. Thinking he had that.
Little AO for him. AO.
Hey, yo.
A little
So
toothpick.
now Priest gets the set of steps.
Oh,
Think
what's he
he's
gonna
taking
do here?
Razor's Edge on the steps?
No, I think he's south of heaven on the
Actually, yeah, that's the bottom set of steps. So,
south of heaven
well,
on
it's either that or the tables.
south of heaven on the table, over the ropes. I don't know about that. Maybe,
And
maybe.
we'll
Oh,
see. Yeah, you're
goes
right.
back.
South to heaven. Looking for the steps. McIntyre reverses
He's gonna
Pearson at
reverse.
the eyes.
Oh, he's got the eyes. What the? By the way, what is this thing with him in the eyes now? Because he had a
I
patch.
don't know.
Because he
Looking for
got
the future
glass in his
shock
eye.
DDT on the steps. Successfully hits it.
Ooh,
I think we
man.
saw that in the
I think
cage
that
match.
hurt. I think that hurt Drew too.
Drew looking for the win. No good at 2.
I think that hurt Drew a lot. By the way,
He was already busted.
he's
You can
holding
see
his
he's
his
bloodied
back,
up from
his
the
back, and his
the
back too.
table.
His back is not.
You ever take McIntyre several years ago to be the one for the extreme matches? He's
No,
taken on a
hopefully
couple
not.
of those over the last year or
He's
so.
becoming a regular McFoley.
Yeah.
You know,
Hope it don't end the way that did.
Well, he got put through a car. Like I believe Mick Foley got put through many cars in his career.
Yeah.
He got put through a few
I tell you what though,
tables.
McIntyre goes through the top of Hell in a Cell. McIntyre's dead.
Yeah, I don't think
How
anybody's
big he
surviving
is?
that. And then the fact that Mick Foley came back into the ring after that.
Yeah.
When
Now these two are exchanging blows.
Undertaker told him, please stay down. Like, don't.
Yeah, literally. And it wasn't even a work. That was like
Yeah,
Undertaker
that
literally
was
telling him
yeah,
stop.
yeah, stop, dude. You need to stop. And you know his career was a little bit shortened by it. You know,
A little, yeah.
Yeah. So
Exchanging chops, Glasgow kiss. Priest with a hell of a clothesline. McIntyre lays middle of the ring, picking him up by the hair is Damian Priest. McIntyre just falls back to the ground, thinking he might be playing dead here, setting him up for something. Grabs him by the hand. Are we about to see a little Undertaker action? Yes, we are.
Oh, a little old school.
This is old school.
This is old school.
Oh, and look at this! McIntyre just put him through the tables.
Table. Oh my god! Through the tables. Oh man!
Damian Priest going for the Undertaker move. Vinny, what the hell is the name of it? I can't remember. Walking on the ropes.
Well, you know what they used to not call it anything. It used to just be called old school. This is old school. You know, like it wasn't. I don't remember the name of it. It was a long time.
There was a name for it, and it's going to kill me for the next 3.5 hours. Well, Priest has gone through 2 tables. It was hell something. Something with hell. McIntyre dragging Priest back into the ring. I don't know how Priest is still moving. Oh, and they got the chair lodged in the turnbuckles. I think McIntyre's looking for the Claymore to win it. And he succeeds, hitting it. Claymore through the chair. McIntyre dragging him back in the ring. You don't have to. It's no DQ.
Yeah, I know.
McIntyre wins.
Yeah, and we both called that one. We both called that one. Even though that's not what we wanted, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What can you do?
Not a surprise. Very good match.
You know, Drew's winning more matches as he turned heel than when he was.
Which the way it should be.
Yeah.
I give that match a good B+. I'd say that was very
I would say a
match.
B+, definitely.
Solid match. McIntyre with the win. He gets his moment, which he deserves, because we remember how last year went. You know, he's been screwed a lot. I'll tell you the truth, that there's somebody I want to see retire John Cena taking the title. It's Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, yeah.
McIntyre grabbing at the referee. McIntyre on the top of the steps. He wants him to hold the hand up, yet he's like 3 feet taller than this poor referee.
I know. That's great. Well, poor Damien.
He'll get his chance. He'll get his chance. He had his moment last year, so it's only fair. It's only right.
Yep. Yeah, Cole called it old school. So
There's a
I
name
think
for it though, and
I know. I know there's an official name for
I don't
it,
even
but
know what to Google for that.
yeah.
It was Hell something, not Hell's Gate. That was the submission move. It was something else.
Right.
But nonetheless, McIntyre gets his moment. Damian Priest is pointing at his neck, which that's never a good sign, saying he can't breathe. Calling the paramedics down. You hope this is just part of the story. Well, if that is a work, Priest is doing a hell of a job at selling it, but bit of a concerning.
It's called the arm twist rope walk chop.
I know he had like a nickname for it though, but all right, we'll go with that. He had a nickname for it though.
Walk on the rope. And then he always said, and then it was always old school after that.
So that person who handed McIntyre the phone, you are right. That must have been one of his buddies or his PR guys.
Yeah, I think it was.
There was a tweet that was put up on McIntyre's account, still bored at work, LOL.
Okay. All right. That's something. Something.
Yeah, it is something. So now the question is, where do you go from here with these two?
I don't know.
What is next?
I think it's over. I'm pretty sure it's over.
Obviously, this rivalry is over.
Yeah.
Now they did say, I read it somewhere. I'm assuming it's real, that they are going to be doing another brand split, like they always say they will.
Okay, gotcha. And they're going to Australia, so they didn't just October. They're not going to Australia until October.
Yeah. 5 a.m. stream. Here we come.
Yeah, I think they're done with overseas stuff until like later in the year too. Anyway.
Yeah, they haven't given it a name yet, but Cena's going to be there.
Right, because Vince would have them go like all over the country, like all year long, like almost.
Yeah.
I think the travel has to get to them after a while.
Yeah, but I know Triple H is pushing for more international shows.
Yeah,
you gotta admit
I'm not happy. I've never been happy about I've never been happy about the Saudi stuff.
No, there's a lot of people having, especially with the way, with the whole thing the women had to go through and everything.
Yeah, well, that's not that part of that, and then I don't know if you believe like 9/11 was bankrolled by the Saudis. You're probably one of those people that's not too happy with WWE. But again, they want to leave politics out of it, I guess.
You want to keep politics out of it, yet here's Tony Hinchcliffe getting booed out of the
exactly. Well, there you
arena.
go. There you go. See, there you go.
But also, a lot of wrestlers have already made their political viewpoints known. Roman Reigns, Triple H, as of this week, said who they support. So we still love them as wrestlers.
We do.
We have our own opinions, but we support all. We watch them for wrestling. We don't watch them for the
we don't watch. Yeah, we try to get. I try to get away from politics when I watch.
Yes,
stuff.
that's what we're here for.
But the whole Saudi thing, I don't like. So
no, me in general, I just don't like international shows to begin with, and that's mostly just because your core fan base is here, and also the way I look at it too is, I'm sorry, I hate afternoon pay-per-views. I just do. Now, when they start going back to Sundays like they are at the end of the year for their pay-per-views, what are you going to do during football season? You got a pay-per-view. You got to start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Exactly.
You're really going to compete with the NFL's 1 o'clock slate?
Exactly.
No,
of course not. Of course not.
So, Vinny, at least now we know we can prepare for a 5 a.m.
5 a.m. in October.
I'm committed.
At least we have time to get ready for it in October, right?
Yes.
So let's get that.
Go remember how to spell
the
that.
son of the dog-faced gremlin.
So it looks like our fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship will be next.
Yeah. Braun Breaker. Always liked Braun.
What do you
Breaker.
have to predict? This one was kind of hard to predict. I actually think Braun retains.
I think Braun retains too. I think they want to. I still think they're
the
pushing
big
him
thing that comes out of this is
because he's
Judgment Day breaks up.
Right, Judgment Day Breaker, and I think Braun, I think is going to lose it. Obviously, I think they want to push him for a bigger title too, eventually.
Obviously. Yeah, I think so too. I think they're just going to be waiting for their moment with that.
Yeah, but I never knew whether Braun's kind of in between heel and.
He's one of those guys who's kind of just both.
Yeah, so. And I do like Penta. I think Penta's moves are amazing, by the way.
Yeah, it's just, to me, it's too soon to put a title on him.
It is. I think maybe you do tag team titles with him and his brother eventually.
Yeah, I would too. Actually, I'd be in favor of that
because they I believe they were a tag team.
Yeah, they are brothers. So.
But I believe they were a tag team. I believe they were tag team champions somewhere else, but.
Yeah, probably down in Mexico, which I know they acquired AAA yesterday.
Yeah. But we'll see. It'll be.
Yeah, like I said, my big takeaway, my big prediction for this is Breaker wins. I think we see the end of the Judgment Day.
So what do you do? So what do you do with the child in the marriage of Carlito? he's the kid. He's the kid.
Yeah, he's too busy simping.
Because I think Liv. I think. Well, yeah, but I think Liv's been kind of.
Well, something Liv and
Liv's
Finn
wanted
might
to be
secretly have something going, because you remember when Liv first started hanging around Judgment Day. Her and Finn kind of looked at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Now Finn has a wife, but Dom does too.
But that Dom does too. That's right. But and Raquel is going out with, and I'm not messing with Raquel because she's going out with Braun Strowman, so I'm not messing with her.
Yeah, that's horrifying. Like, if they ever do mixed match challenge again,
because I don't care how you dumb it down as far as wrestling, nobody should be able to face that dude. I mean, it should be like, only in wrestling can you have a bigger dude like that.
Oh, can you have a Rey Mysterio somehow find a way to win against a guy
like that?
Exactly.
So. But I wouldn't be messing with Raquel either.
No, I would not either. You'd have to be stupid to even try.
Exactly, especially if I'm like Carlito or no, thank you.
Yeah, no, I think for right now Carlito's still the puppet who just kind of.
I told you he's
right now.
He's the kid. He's the kid, and he's the
who likes mommy's best friend.
Yeah, he likes
Zach Wilson, if you will.
That's right. Yeah, Zach Wilson. Exactly. Signed with the Dolphins, by the way.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
He's a Dolphin now.
The first intro is for Penta.
The head coach says he could probably rehabilitate him, or when they have a closer match to Tua, I guess.
It's very hard to rehabilitate a mama's boy.
Yeah, I know, that's true. Well, we'll see.
Give him credit for trying.
I know he'll go out
for that failure.
I know he'll go out if he plays against us and throw for like 400 yards and
4 touchdowns. Yep,
4 or 5 touchdowns. I know that he'll have a career day against us.
Yeah,
so that's typical Jets.
Got that right.
I like the green fit. The green 2025 has very early WrestleMania debut for Penta, by the way. Like
he's only been in wrestling a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's in the WWE. I mean, he's been wrestling for a while.
Oh yeah, very long time.
Yeah, so I wonder, do they have ages on these guys? The luchador guys?
You can probably find it online. They don't usually say
he's
it.
40? Dude, he's 40.
You did say he's been wrestling a long time.
Wow. I mean, he doesn't wrestle like he's 40.
No, he wrestles like he's 22.
His brother is younger, I believe.
Yes, he is.
He's I can't believe that. Oh my god.
Well, we don't see his face, so
I know. So
that helps his case. For all we know, he could have a wrinkled
Penta's
face coming
brother
in.
Phoenix is 34.
34. Okay, yeah.
He was born in 1990. So he's going to be 35 this
I'll
year.
tell you that I'm gonna sound like an idiot here. When he first came into WWE, I really didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
I just knew he was an AEW guy. I did
Yeah.
not know he was a luchador.
Yeah.
I legitimately thought he was like a Bray Wyatt type.
Like a Bray Wyatt type guy. Nah, he's big time luchador.
Well,
And again, he's been
the
wrestling
way
for
they
a
were
very
teasing his debut was the way they would with the Wyatt Six. So,
Well,
which where the
we'll
hell
see.
have they been?
I don't know, man. I think they're looking for stuff for them to do. They
I
don't
know
have
they're
anything.
planning something with Alexa Bliss.
I know, but they don't have a story yet. So,
No, that's gonna be one of those that they're saving for after Mania,
yeah,
which kind of
after Mania.
sucks because they debuted right before SummerSlam, so it's been
But if
almost a year.
if I'm what's his name, the Wyatt, the Uncle Howdy guy. What's his first name? I know it's Wyatt. Obviously, it's
Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas. That's not Wyatt. It's Bo Dallas. Okay. If I'm him, I'm a little mad because I came in with all this fanfare, and then now
Yeah.
you have nothing for me, like, and I'm
Well,
basically on the
well, the
sidelines
problem
now.
was the fans were not. They were having a hard time keeping the fans engaged, but
I know, but man, you gotta figure it out.
they got to think of something because you're
They can't
doing
be
this
sitting
for
on the
Bray.
sidelines. And they brought back, like what's his name, the redheaded guy, the tall dude. What's his name?
Talking about Loomis?
Loom. No, they brought Loom. They kept.
Oh, Eric
Loomis.
Rowan.
They brought back Rowan.
Dirty Dom is coming out next. He can't even get the damn thing off his head.
Boy, all of this is just going to make Dom's face turn so much better. You know that all this stuff that he's doing now.
I can't picture him as a face.
He will go back to face again once his dad is set to retire. I think
whenever that'll be.
Whenever that will be, I think he goes back face eventually. Because there's going to be some kind of like thing that happens that he's going to,
Yeah.
The prodigal son returns. That's a great storyline. The prodigal son returns, man.
Not even that. You could, the other potential storylines, if this Judgment Day breakup, like I'm predicting, happens tonight, Finn Balor could be the one that
turns face,
stays heel.
That stays Dom
heel. That causes Dom to turn face.
But then you'd have to turn Liv and Raquel face again.
Well, people already love them too anyway, so that I don't think that's that difficult.
Yeah, and they haven't really been. Well,
they got their match tonight too.
If they beat Bailey up,
Bailey's not in tonight. Remember?
No, I know, but if they're the ones that beat Bailey,
well,
definitely not faces.
No.
And since they didn't beat up Jade, I think they did beat up Bailey.
Yeah, they had to beat up somebody, right?
So I don't think they're going to go twice with. That'd be some kind of curveball they'd throw.
Oh yeah. Excuse me, sorry.
All right, so here comes Finn. Is he going to come out as the demon?
I would love that, but I don't think so.
I mean, everybody came out with a mask.
He did too, but he's coming out looking like
God, he looks like he's from
he looks like a Vagos character from fucking GTA.
I don't know. He looks like He looks like he belongs in Among Us.
Like he's got like the hazmat gloves on. Like I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, don't get me wrong. Black and yellow is a great color scheme, but I don't know how I feel about this one.
I miss the old song, the old Finn song.
Yeah, but obviously it wouldn't work with this character.
Well, yeah, of course.
But yeah, the old one was always.
And then he used to do the, like a lot faster. The whole thing he used to do. Used to love that. And then the fans would get into it.
Actually, he looks more like a sociopath who
Yeah.
keeps everything covered, and because his skin
know,
didn't touch
I
anything,
thought
he
you
can
said,
get
I
away
thought
with
you were
it.
gonna say he looks like a serial killer.
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting at, like a sociopath, serial killer.
Nice, nice.
Something like that.
No, I'm gonna end up leaving about 9 to take my call, and then this match might not. I don't even know what match you're
Well,
gonna be in at that point.
we're
So
almost an hour and a half into this,
I think we're
and this is
going
only our
late
third
tonight.
match.
I think we're going late tonight, man.
Oh, I think so too. I'm thinking no late, like no earlier than 11 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a late night. That's okay. I don't have really. I don't have anywhere to
I'm
go.
off tomorrow. I just got a doctor's appointment, but that's not until 4 o'clock. So,
Yep.
although
Oh,
I'll tell you the truth, I'm getting really hungry.
you want that? Oh yeah, there you
I
go.
had that big,
WrestleMania
I had a,
patch
I had a
card.
massive dinner, and I'm still hungry.
Are you gonna buy a WrestleMania patch card? No, I'm not buying one of those.
Nah.
Like I said though, I was on. By the way, if anybody wants, we're not sponsored by them, but if you go on Fanatics and you want to get WWE merchandise, it's on sale. So
Yeah, it's a
usually
good
on
time to
sale
get it.
during. Although those championship belts are insane. I looked at the Triple H ones.
What, they want like 800
Oh,
bucks for them?
yeah, you're right. $850 for the one I wanted.
I want.
I
I've
wanted the
never
Evolution
owned.
one
Vinny, I'll
too.
tell
That
you
was
the truth.
$750.
I've never owned a WWE title belt.
I
I
want
can't
that.
afford one.
I know. I want one of those Triple H ones, bro. So bad.
I want, actually,
I want
what's
them.
funny is
I actually want all the Triple H belts.
I just
Because
want
they're
one
all
WWE belt.
well, no, because they all go over. They're all in his career, like
Well, yeah.
the Attitude Era one, the Evolution Era one, and
Actually,
then
I'll
there's
tell you the truth. The main ones that I want are the ones with my teams on it. The Yankees, the Steelers.
I mean,
That's just something for when I go to a game, just
I
to
guess that's
go
fine, but
out, all out with the fit.
I guess maybe I'll wait. Maybe they'll go on sale. You think? I don't know.
No, because even a sale would be like $350.
Yeah. I'm not looking at like dumping a credit card on that.
No,
like,
I'm trying to save money. That would not help my case.
I know. Crap. I so want one of those.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we'll split it for one, and we'll each send it back and forth to each other, like it's
exactly.
like we're a divorced couple that has a child that has to send back and forth. How does that sound? I think that's a good idea.
That sounds good. No, but those Triple H belts look so
yeah, they
good.
do look cool.
You know.
So Braun Breaker enters the ring. He is the final member of this match to enter.
How fast do you think he gets to when he does his spear tonight?
Oh, that's a good. Well, it depends on the chaos fatal 4-way. Remember, he does not have to be involved in the decision.
Think he gets up to 15, 20 miles an hour?
Oh, you're talking lightweight there, numbers.
Yeah, he's gonna split Dom in half, I think.
Oh, I can't wait for it. Breaker taking it all in his first WrestleMania match. Oh. And he goes right for Dom. Dom runs away.
Oh.
Oh, Penta, what are you doing?
Penta
went right after Breaker, and now the Judgment Day, obviously they're going to be in alliance for a little while.
Yeah, for a little while. But they're not gonna split up during. They're gonna wait. They're gonna draw it out.
Oh yeah, they're gonna drag that out for a little while.
Or something like that. Something's gonna happen though, I feel.
Looked like for a moment they could have there, but nothing yet. Penta wiping out Dirty Dom. Penta going after Balor. Nice Hurricanrana sends Balor out of the ring.
I mean, I know you had
Judgment Day completely out of the ring.
I would think Priest would want to like cost Finn a title.
I think they've killed that story.
Are they over that already?
That's over now. Yeah. Actually, the O on the back makes it look like he's repping Oregon. The Ducks.
Oregon Ducks, yeah.
I know you won't like that very much.
No, I don't.
Breaker
like
wiping them out there.
Where's the purple and gold, man?
Yeah. They are in the home of the Pac-12 championship.
They are.
R.I.P. the Pac-12. Although the new Pac-12 is at least the Pac-12 being dead.
Once the Mountain West going over there?
It's essentially half the Mountain West, so it's not Power 5 anymore.
Yeah. but that's okay.
Nice move there by Breaker.
Oof. There you go.
There comes Balor.
No way any of these guys should be able to compete with him.
No.
maybe Penta only because he's got some high flying moves, but
yeah. Looking for the spear. Hits it.
Oh, I told you he was going to break it. Yeah, I told you. What did I say?
Balor breaks it up.
I said he was going
I
to.
didn't think he was going to go for it that fast.
Yeah, I knew he was going to.
Breaker
Not that.
Look. Oh, look at Balor. He's regretting that.
He's like, nah, I'm okay.
Look at Breaker's eyes.
Yeah.
And now he's going for the old Brock Lesnar shoulder tackle into the into the ropes.
Damn, what is going on here? These fatal four ways are always like hard to.
They're crazy.
It's almost as bad as a.
Oh, look at Balor with the sling blade.
Sling blade, almost as bad as
the exact same thing. Dirty Dom back up to his feet, only to take a kick to the head.
I bet he wishes
him back down.
I bet he wishes. He wishes he
and he should launch Balor's head right into
into his crotch.
Oh, you know that hurt. Look at Penta. He's going to add insult to injury with the double legs to both of them. Yeah. Going for the pin, no good.
I'm telling you, man. Penta's going to show out today. It's WrestleMania. He's going to show all the moves today.
He's definitely going to earn another title spot at some point.
He's going to show all the moves. By the way, I wanted to talk to you about that
breaking the arm of Finn Balor.
That comment last time about Triple H saying everybody needed to earn their spots.
Yeah,
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Oh no, 100%.
Their spot on the card.
What a double suplex there by Breaker.
So
no, well, the perfect example for that, Vinny, is look at the entire new bloodline. Exactly. They didn't even have to go through NXT.
Right. Exactly.
Breaker laying down the wall, setting his eyes on Penta.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Looking for and he runs shoulder first into the post. Here comes Dirty Dom, throws down Penta. Dirty Dom taking over this match. Much loved by the crowd, as you can imagine. Actually, if you watch the kickoff show on Friday, Dirty Dom was actually getting a decent amount of chants.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got to watch that or not.
No, they like to hate him, but they
No, he was actually getting cheered. Now, keep in mind they're only a couple hours from Mexico, so
right, exactly.
And here comes Carlito.
Where's his apple? He's got it.
Oh, now we're gonna get a double team. I thought we might have got something there. Not yet. Double suplex to Penta. Boom. They shake the hands, but who's going to turn first? Who turns first? Nobody yet. They both go after Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Going to go for another double suplex. Something's going to happen here.
You two idiots are going to have to fight.
Oh, no. Breaker puts a stop to it.
No, he's going to
Breaker with the
Yep.
double suplex. What a move.
Somebody went on there. They both went on their neck, too. That was crazy.
He held them up kind of like the Goldberg move.
Yeah, exactly.
Another suplex, suplex. Are we in Suplex City?
Jackhammer. The jackhammer.
Yes.
Called it. Yep.
Clothesline the Balor. Going after Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom.
Now going back after Balor. Single-handedly embarrassing the Judgment Day. What a hurricane off the top rope for the win. Cover.
Or as Pat McAfee likes to say, the Frankensteiner.
Yes. If you can't tell, I'm not an expert in remembering all my move names.
The Frankensteiner. It's a Frankensteiner, man. The great Steiner brothers of the past.
You'd never know it because he never talks about them.
He never does. I think he's
paving his own path for
he is paving his own path, but they were there. They were there last. I think it was was he at Elimination Chamber? I think his dad was there at Elimination Chamber, and his uncle.
Go for a spear, kick to the chest. Here comes Penta with a super kick, and Dominic with a super kick to Penta. Ooh. Breaker sent out of the ring. That leaves Dom and Finn all alone in the ring.
Yeah.
Penta laying under the ropes. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we
The
go.
crowd is all coming to their feet. And look at Dirty Dom with the kick. Looking for the 619. Dirty
Oh,
Dom
they're
hits
cheering.
it.
They're cheering
No,
down.
Balor caught it. Oh, look at the look in Balor's eyes. Stomping out Dirty Dom.
There we go.
Here comes Penta to break up. I don't know why you would break it up. Let them kill each other.
Let him go, man. Yeah, exactly.
And look at Penta with the move for the win. Breaker breaks it up. I think that was his finisher.
Yeah. Breaker's
I'm not too familiar with Penta yet.
His moves are a little, yeah. He's got several moves that could be finishers, actually.
That is true. Dom took the first shot, so that babyface turn will have to wait.
Yeah.
So the crowd loved it.
Yeah, the crowd did love it.
Is it the beginning of the end of the Judgment Day?
I don't think Finn can forgive that part.
No, because he did that to his back. He didn't even do that to his face.
Yeah, he didn't do it to his face.
So Penta and Breaker having a stare down. Penta looks like fucking Boogeyman.
He does.
He really does.
Here we go.
Here we go, trading blows.
Ooh, it's a tough slot.
Nice knee there by Braun Breaker. Super kick by Penta. And Penta, oh, we're going to get some here. Oh, look, it's Carlito helping Penta out. I don't think Penta liked that, though. Here comes Dirty Dom with the roll-up. Cover for the win. Kick out at 2. Penta with the super kick to Dom. Another kick to the gut.
Man.
Penta looking to finish it. Lands on his head.
I think they just wanted to get. I think they wanted to just get Breaker out of there.
Carlito saving Dirty Dom. Carlito now throws Penta into the table.
What do you think of the new tables?
Goes the table. I like them.
Yeah, they're nice. A little bit.
It makes it look actually. It makes putting somebody through a table look that much more powerful.
Yeah. They're a little more aerodynamic.
Carlito has Penta dragging him onto the table. Oh, this is getting good now.
No disqualification, by the way.
Oh, look at Breaker! Look at Breaker! Spear through the table!
Oh, there goes the table.
Through the table, there goes Carlito.
By the way, if you had table goes boom at this match, then you probably won a lot of money.
Oh yeah, you definitely won.
Because I wouldn't have guessed it.
No, my guess was the.
Too bad. Now they got. Well, it's always the Spanish announce table that goes first.
That is true.
So that's okay.
So Carlito is now.
Those poor guys have to stand now. So
thing is, he didn't take out Penta though. So
yeah.
Crowd is singing something. I can't tell what, but Breaker looking to finish this one.
Here we go.
We still haven't gotten his running spot yet. Spear to Penta. Here comes Dirty Dom, though. Look behind you. Super kick. Looking for the 619. After the kick to the back of the head.
No way he's getting this, is
619. Where's Balor? Where is Balor? He's going to the top rope. Here comes Balor. Knocks him off the top rope. Balor back in the ring. Feels like we're coming close to the end. Balor begging for Breaker to get up. Hits him with the sling blade. He's looking for the coup de grace. He's going to kick him into the corner.
And here comes
Balor going for the win.
You got to move back a little bit. He's looking where he's landed.
Goes coup de grace. Nobody else in the ring for the win. Here comes Dirty Dom. Frog splash off the top rope. Covers Balor. Dirty Dom.
Oh my
champion.
No way.
Look at the crowd reaction.
I know.
Dirty Dom is IC champion. George Kittle.
By the way,
the crowd loves it.
Here's your turn right here for the next month. You think Finn's gonna like this?
If he gets kicked out of Judgment Day, there's your turn.
That's gonna be your turn right here.
The pop, I think, caught me off guard than the win itself.
They love Dom.
Look at Balor. I don't think this is done yet.
No, definitely not. But who does Carlito side with though?
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing. So
he's gonna stay with Judgment Day just for Raquel.
Yeah, probably. But Finn's pissed.
Balor, yeah, he's got that evil smile on his face. I can't. Dom is a champion.
Dom is a champion.
He just threw something. He just threw the towel at
An
Penta.
IC title champion.
He does deserve it.
He
has
does.
been the best heel in WWE for the last.
You know, he puts
years.
the work in though. You gotta give it to him.
Yes, he does. He deserves it.
And he doesn't care as many times as people boo him. And
no,
Carlito helped him too. Look at that.
Unbelievable. I would definitely say this is already better than night one.
This is the first 3 matches.
This is way better than night one.
Definitely. I think Braun's gonna be a little upset too.
Oh yeah, we're definitely Backlash. You're definitely gonna see some sort of rematch for this.
Yeah, and Penta, Penta will probably, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I'll have to figure that out. And these guys are all on what? SmackDown, Raw?
Yeah, Raw.
Okay, so we'll find out.
Change though. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. But we'll are they gonna do the brand split this week?
No, I don't know when they're going to start it.
Okay, well, we'll find out somewhat Monday.
This week.
Something will happen Monday, right? So
probably
something will happen tomorrow. Way to go, Dom.
Oh, he's running back to the ring. I told you we weren't done yet. He ran right past Finn Balor to celebrate. This is definitely going to be very interesting on Monday.
Where's Liv to hug her man?
Yeah, that's a great question. I definitely give that match an A+. That was A-grade storytelling.
I
loved everything about it.
I was impressed by that match.
I didn't think I'd be happy about Dirty Dom winning a championship, but
no,
that was a good match.
But when you put the work in like that, you kind of get that point where people like didn't care about you. Now they're like, okay,
they're starting to care.
They give you some respect. You just got some respect.
So we're 3 matches in, still to come tonight.
Think about it. He had to get out. He had to get out from under his dad's shadow anyway.
Well, that was the perfect way to do it.
This was a great way to do it. So, here we go.
Are they announcing a DLC for the new WrestleMania?
Possibly. I don't know. Maybe.
That's been their biggest problem is their pay-per-views are so outdated.
Yeah, I know.
No, just another 2K.
Just another 2K trailer.
So still to come, we still have to wait and see who Randy Orton is going to face.
25% off your merchandise tonight, by the way. Just so you know.
Yes. It's still expensive, but
yeah, it's even 25%.
So we still got to wait and see who Randy Orton will face. We still have to see Logan Paul versus AJ Styles.
Logan Paul. That match I don't care about.
The women's tag title match and still John Cena versus.
I'm going to say it right now. I don't care about that match.
Cody Rhodes. No, I don't need it. That might be the match where I get food.
Yeah, exactly.
They're showing the view from the Cosm. I want to check out the Cosm one day out in LA. If
I
do get to go out there. That looks like a very cool spot to watch games.
There's a Mariner fan, by the way. Somebody that was in.
Is it a Mariners fan or is it somebody just wearing the hat because it looks cool? Because that's a.
What would you think a Mariner hat would be cool though?
I think it looks. I like their hat. Okay. Not that hat, but the blue and green.
The blue and the
or whatever the teal.
Get
that Eagles fan out of here. Fuck Philly.
Yeah. There's
Boomin.
Kittle. There's Kittle.
Got the Roman Reigns. Metro Boomin got the Roman Reigns.
Kittle's got the Stone Cold stuff on.
Dean Norris of Law and Order.
Law and Order. Oh, that guy. He's a good. By the way, this guy's a good bad guy. This guy. Dean Norris. Very good bad guy.
Oh, that's the new Law and Order, the organized crime.
Yeah, but he's played bad guys in other shows. He's really good.
Yeah,
really good. Yeah, there's points where I hate that guy in those shows.
I mean, he's doing a good job.
That makes it exactly just like it makes a good heel when you hate the guy in wrestling.
Yeah,
that guy, hate that guy. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy in real life.
Oh yeah. Just in terms of his character, you probably despise him. So they're showing the aftermath of the the table. I will say those tables, when they collapse, man, are they like
Yeah, they're
destroyed?
destroyed. Now, well, it wasn't the Spanish announce table that was
No, it
destroyed.
was theirs.
Yeah. Oh, poor Wade.
So we wait to see who is next as
Yeah.
they do their thing. Also, not to mention, there's also one other thing we're forgetting too. They're gonna probably have a legend come out and announce the attendance tonight.
Oh, yes, that's true.
That'll probably be mixed in somewhere. So it looks like okay. All right, I'm
Oh,
looking forward to this. The
we're
Randy
getting the
Orton
Orton versus
Open
the.
Challenge.
Ugh.
Now, I
Who do we
predict it's
get?
going to be Solo. Vinny, do you have a prediction for who it
I'm
may be?
I'm gonna go with the people on this one, and I'm gonna say
Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis. Yeah.
Oh, please don't let it be Nick Aldis. But we know what this match was supposed to be. Obviously, this was supposed to be Kevin Owens. Prayers to Kevin Owens. Anybody who thinks that's a work is a moron.
Well, yeah, it's not. It's true. It's definitely true. But it could be a curveball too. I don't know. Would it? Because he did say I'm the legend.
Of like Aleister
Well,
Black,
no, but he said I'm the legend killer. So maybe is it an old heel legend? Maybe I don't know.
If it was The Rock. Could you imagine the pop for that? Because that's a WrestleMania match right there.
Like I would.
He couldn't belittle himself to a mid.
No,
match.
But to fight Randy Orton would be.
That would be awesome.
Randy Orton is a top guy.
There's a lot of ways this can go, and that's why I'm actually kind of excited for this.
Does Randy ever win a title again? Does he
I think so. He's already challenged Cody,
does he get close to Triple H?
See, my ideal retirement for John Cena a couple years ago, maybe about 2 years ago, was if Randy Orton wasn't hurt. If Randy Orton wasn't hurt and he won the title and lost it, I would have loved to seen Cena's final match be versus Randy. The winner breaks the record.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been the best storyline, but obviously that can't happen. Randy would have to lose it twice this year
to
get that
Randy's
match,
career.
and that won't happen.
Oh, I remember that match when he took Seth Rollins in the air. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was a bad night for all Shield members. They all lost that night until Seth committed the heist.
CM Punk off the ladder. He's fought everybody that was in that match last night.
Yeah.
And we were considering him one of the greatest of all time early in his career.
Yeah, and we still are.
But the fact that he had to fight Logan Paul, that was probably, I would have considered that
clownery.
Considered that clownery. Prime Randy Orton was great, man.
And he always will be. My dad said it best though. Heel Randy Orton will always be the best Randy Orton.
Heel Randy Orton was always like that whole Triple H thing with Stephanie.
Yeah.
And Vince, when he kicked Vince in the head. Oh God.
Unbelievable.
And then you had the McMahons come out. All of them.
So here's your first foreshadow at a possible match with Nick Aldis. You just saw when Randy RKO'd him, which, if you remember, he paid that fine prior, so Nick Aldis knew he had one coming.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a sad day when Randy retires, though, for me.
Which, unfortunately, I hate to say, it probably won't be that much longer.
That's the end. That's the end.
Back is holding on by.
Oh yeah, but that's the end of the Link to Evolution, which is my favorite faction.
Yeah, unless they bring back Batista, but
no, he's never coming.
He's
never coming back. Batista's never coming back. I just don't think he. I honestly don't think Batista could do it anymore. Honestly,
no. Would you see what he looks like now?
Yeah, I just don't think he could do it anymore. I don't think so.
So out comes Randy Orton. Shout out to the man with the OT t-shirt and the Yankee hat in the crowd. I see you.
The Viper. Just watch now, because
I really hope
more he's got. Here. You never know how many more he's got. Just watch this now, folks. You don't know how many.
Now here's another
WrestleManias he has left.
Maybe it's Rusev that comes back.
Could be a star coming back. coming out with Lana.
I hope it's either a legend that
Did
returns.
he ever fight? He fought Rusev when Rusev was there, didn't he?
Yes.
He did.
Yeah, remember when I think he was in that feud with the League of Nations? Remember when
That's
that was
right. I remember. Yeah, that was a thing for sure.
Listening to at least 60, 70,000 people singing his name.
The fact that they know his song is amazing.
It's most iconic in wrestling right now.
Yeah. He's got to be loving that.
Oh yeah, how could you not?
His wife was.
Imagine walking in front of 80,000 people.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to have goosebumps going down there. You know, people singing his song. That's never, you know, when he was heel Randy Orton, people weren't doing that. They were booing the crap out of him.
Oh yeah, they hated him.
They hated him. So he was probably the most hated wrestler. One of the most hated.
Yeah.
Oh, gives a little slap to a little kid there. And yeah, there you go. Way to go, Randy. And I believe he's in better shape than he's been in.
Oh, he's in the best shape of his career. I'll never forget when he made his
came back. Yeah, when he came back,
he looked like, I kid you not. I thought he looks like the
put on a lot of muscle.
Which that's hard to do when you have back problems like that.
Yeah, but I think he had to do that though. I think because of his back, I think he had to put on more muscle.
Yeah, but that's hard to do.
No, I know. But you're carrying, and by the way, and you are carrying more weight the more muscle you put on. So
yes, exactly.
So yeah.
I don't know why. Every time I turn the camera off for a second, it changes back to your picture. I change it every time. So
you could change the avatar too.
I always do, but the problem is it just resets every time I go back.
Yeah, there you go. I may have to change that avatar here pretty soon.
Yeah.
There you go.
Still need
it's double me.
Reveal.
Yay!
Yes,
double me.
We still are due for a Vinny face reveal.
Yes, we are. We'll see. It's got to be
the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
When that'll be, the world may never know.
Go. He's speaking.
Who's it gonna be?
Orton is speaking.
RKO. Who's it gonna be?
Let's see. Better not be somebody.
They're gonna build up the drama. They're gonna make you wait 10 seconds.
Better not be like somebody really old, by the way.
God, imagine like Ric Flair or something.
Oh no! That won't happen. He can't. He's under contract by AEW.
I think you're right. Joe Hendry? Oh my god!
Oh my god! Could it have been no way? Okay,
Vinny, do you believe in Joe?
No,
Hendry?
I don't. No, I don't believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah,
this is the worst. The worst.
The crowd's loving it.
I know because they love the song.
Way.
It's the stupid song they love. They don't like this guy. Come on, man.
Joe Hendry, that's awesome.
I hope he gets beat in like 2 seconds.
Do you believe, Vinny?
No.
Do you believe?
Why did we not think about TNA? Why did we not? We should have thought about TNA. We should have.
But who else from TNA could it have been?
There's no way he wins, right? There's no way Orton loses to this guy. No way.
I don't think so, but I think we're gonna get like a 5-star match right here.
Oh my god!
I could hear the pain in your voice. Oh, I wish I could turn it up right now, and I can't. Vinny, you gotta love it.
We're gonna do it. There's gonna be a short tomorrow on the.
Look at Randy Orton's face. He is so.
He's like, who is this? Who is this New Kids on the Block reject? Who is this guy? He is a Backstreet Boys freaking
Oh
New
my!
Kids on the Block
And he's
recap.
the champion.
Yeah. Well,
Imagine they raise the stakes, make this a
it's because
championship match.
no, well, that would be great, but this is because because of his song is so popular, and because he's
Incoming rant. Incoming rant.
Oh my god!
Look at this! Look at this freaking
Oh my
goofball!
god! What a goof! This is 80s wrestling right here at its finest.
I love every second of this.
This is like
so
cartoon.
stupid. It's so funny.
This is cartoon Hulk Hogan. This isn't even Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was at least watchable. I mean, he's
Look at
not
Randy Orton's face says it all.
the
here.
The funny thing is he's not a bad wrestler.
He's just a goofball.
Just his gimmick is so dumb.
But people like it.
I know because
he said it in an interview. He said the goal was to find a song so catchy that you just have to pay attention, and it worked.
Don't shake his
hand.
Do not shake his hand. Give him an RKO. Give him an RKO right now.
Chanting his name.
Just give him an RKO right now. Do not shake his hand. Just RKO him right now. 2 seconds. It's over.
The look of disappointment on Randy's face. Oh, he went for it. Roll up by Hendry. Roll up by Hendry. He kicked out.
No way.
Oh, if Randy had lost right. Oh, look at. Oh my God, this is insane. Randy almost looks offended right now. I can't believe this is what we're seeing right now.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
The crowd is loving it. I'm loving it. Vinny hates it.
I'm sorry.
Randy with a kick to the gut. I'm waiting for Vinny to say, I'm going to make my phone call.
Yeah, well, I got about 10 minutes.
Shoulder tackle by Hendry. Oh, my. This is going to be a full match. He's got himself for a DDT or something. Randy to reverse, kick to the gut.
I don't want to step on your call, but if I eat chips during your call and I start chomping.
You're all good. Neck breaker by Hendry.
Like I said, not a bad wrestler. I didn't say he was. I'm just saying.
The crowd is loving it. Oh, my God. Look at it.
What?
Doing the We Will Rock You thing.
Could we get any more?
This guy is literally... Oh, he's got him in a chokehold.
No way.
Choke slam.
He's like, what is...
He flicked him in the... He flicked him in the head like a child.
This is like...
slam.
He's like the guy they pick out of the It's like when they picked Santino Marella out of the...
No, it's not even that, Vinny. This guy is the most 2K generated guy I've ever seen.
Oh my God. But he's not even 2K. He's like more like 8. Like they went back to the 80s and they figured out
him up for the spike DDT and he hits it.
How can we bring back the 80s in one guy? This is the guy.
Randy's just...
Come on, Randy, just do it.
Just end it.
Get him out of his goddamn misery now.
I bet you after the match he shakes his hand. And then hits him with an RKO.
Coil like the Viper and just let's do it.
He's going to reverse it right here.
Do not reverse. Don't reverse it.
He does reverse it.
Oh, my God.
He's got him up for a move. Joe Hendry throwing him over the shoulder.
He literally looks like he's struggling when he lifts. Oh, God.
Gets a standing ovation from the crowd. I can't.
This guy's gimmick is so...
Oh, there's the signature.
No.
Oh, RKO.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was waiting for. I love that.
It's over. Randy Orton wins.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't. He's going to shake his hand after.
I'm really glad when he did that stupid turn to the camera that he just RKO'd his ass.
Oh, what the hell just happened?
I mean, we were expecting like somebody like Rusev
or something like.
No, they had to throw TNA a bone, I think. Now, see, this leads
honestly,
me to,
again, who else from TNA would you brought in here?
But see, you're given the people that said the Kevin Owens thing was a work. The reason because they wanted to get TNA some WrestleMania.
But even then I don't.
No, I know. I know. No. Trust me, I know it's not. But you're giving them fuel, right?
Yeah, but hey, Triple H could be doing that to troll too. So Randy Orton now standing over Joe Hendry. I think he's gonna show his
Okay.
respect, and then
Shake his hand.
can we get a Randy Orton heel turn right
Can he
here?
punt his head? I want
Oh,
him to
that would
punt
be
his head.
awesome. The
Oh my
heel
god.
turn right here would be perfect.
Give him another one. Give him another one.
He's gonna give him another one.
Give him another one.
Giving him a little congratulations. Come on, Randy Orton heel turn right here would make this a
No, not
moment.
even a heel turn. Just do what Randy does. That's it.
Come on.
Give him another.
Come on,
please.
RKO. Finish this.
No, he's gonna.
There it is. RKO. Here, you
There
knew
it
that
is.
was
There
coming.
you go. Good.
Come on,
Good
go
job.
for the punt now. Oh, he's not done yet. Problem is, even if this was a heel turn, the crowd's loving it. I don't know
The
that
crowd.
it would.
No, because they like Joe Hendry. Look at he did the face turn.
Oh my
To the
god.
camera.
He's
Oh,
thinking
my God.
about it. He's conflicted. Does
I
somebody else
know.
come
It's
out here
like
to save him?
the voices in his head. The
Do
voices
the
in his
Hardy
head.
Boys come out and save him? That would be sick.
Oh,
He's got everybody. He's trying to get everybody to. Okay, he's just trolling. God damn. How can you not love Randy?
yeah. He's
All right,
not
no,
gonna.
no heel turn tonight, but
Yeah.
it's coming soon. I can feel it.
I think it's coming against Cody probably.
Yeah, probably.
They're gonna fight each other at some point.
Oh, they did fix the table. You see that?
Yeah, they did.
Fix the table.
That must be one of those like I can fix it real quick kind of tables.
Yeah. Can we get like a crazy return stare down thing here?
God, that was amazing.
I can't believe that just happened.
I'm going on my call here, buddy. So.
Okay, I'll keep it going from here. So Randy Orton with the win. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry really I cannot get over that just happened. So we wait now for the next match. So quick review of what has happened tonight. The show kicked off tonight with Io Sky completing, I guess you could say, the upset. A lot of people kind of overlooked her. Io Sky wins against Rhea and Bianca. And then in the Sin City street fight, Drew McIntyre got his much-deserved WrestleMania moment, defeating Damian Priest. In the third match, I want to make sure I don't leave anything out here. Who the heck fought before this? I'm having a stupid moment here. Who the heck fought before this? Oh, how could I forget? Dirty Dom defeats Finn Balor, Penta, and Braun Breaker to win the IC title. Breaking news: Money in the Bank just announced for Los Angeles in June. And then we just saw Randy Orton defeat Joe Hendry in his open challenge match. Money in the Bank in LA, that should be a good one. That I'm assuming that's going to be at the Intuit Dome. I don't think that will be in Inglewood. So we'll take Vinny out of here until he is ready. And it is the Intuit Dome. Okay, Michael Cole just said that. I'm mixing up my announcers. So now we wait to see who is next. We are officially halfway through WrestleMania Night 2 as they shout out Travis Scott's song, The Fiend, theme for tonight. Travis Scott is there, so I have a feeling he's definitely going to play a part in the main event somehow. Does anybody want to see it? No, but is it going to happen anyway? Yes. So we shall wait and see. Fiend, the theme song featuring Playboy Cardi, two very talented rap artists. Whew. So they're now showing the Cactus Jack Travis Scott collab that they are selling on WWE Shop. I don't see how that's going to be a very big seller, but some people like Travis Scott that much. Showing when Travis Scott was at the WWE World event earlier. So the next match, the one that we all crave so much, will be AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. A rivalry which has been pretty one-sided up to this point, as Logan Paul has had the upper hand on the legend AJ Styles. Why? Who knows? So we'll update the graphic here as we wait for Vinny to come back. He will be back momentarily. He's just taking a phone call at the moment. So the one thing to take away so far, one thing to look to with this is enjoy this while you can, for the fact that not for Logan Paul's sake, but AJ Styles doesn't have much time left in the WWE, so this very well may be his final WrestleMania match. So enjoy this while you can. And I don't doubt that this will be a good match. It'll probably have some entertaining spots, but it just won't get Logan Paul over. At this match, I predict AJ Styles wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if WWE pulled some bullshit here, gave Logan Paul the victory. But we shall see. We shall see. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So they go through the trailer here. Just 3 more matches on the night. It is this match, the women's tag match between Judgment Day, Lyra Valkyria, and an opponent to be named later. And then, of course, the main event between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. So what has already been a much better night compared to yesterday. We'll see how this match delivers. Reminder, our next live stream will be coming up in just a couple days. This Thursday over on the Big Blue in the Bronx channel, we'll be streaming the NFL Draft Night 1. And, of course, Friday night, we'll be streaming, we'll be doing a dual stream of Blue Jays Yankees and Friday Night SmackDown. Not entirely sure about the Raw after Mania. We'll have to see about that. So they continue the hype video, talking about Logan Paul's path and AJ Styles' legacy. And like I said, the one thing that they are talking about now, they're showing now, is that Logan Paul has had the upper hand in this rivalry, mostly off cheap shots, which that's what he does as a heel. So they officially wrap up the hype video here, and they start out with Logan Paul's intro. It looks like he's got a special intro planned because he's recording himself on his phone walking out to the ring, much to the pleasure, if you will, of the WWE universe. Oh, he's on the top of the is he on the top of, no, he's talking to the fans in the suites at the set for, which, by the way, a very cool looking set that they had for this one. They even got VIP seating for those fans. I put money out that those tickets had to at least cost $5,000. I think I'm being generous with that. So if you are just joining us, or if you did not get to see what happened yesterday, At WrestleMania, it's on the ticker for you below. As I mentioned, we've still got 3 more matches tonight, this being one of them. They show all sorts of angles of Logan Paul, 6 of them to be exact. Oh, I'm sorry, 9 of them now. The crowd just showering him with boos, as that's to be expected. I expect then that's just going to make AJ Styles pop that much bigger. This match mostly feels like just filler. Just something that they can get AJ Styles out there and get Logan Paul his spotlight he so desperately needs. Now, this is just a regular standard match. He places the drone on the prime hydration area. Even the referee giving him the evil side eye. So now we just await the intro of AJ Styles. Again, if you're wondering, we are still waiting. Vinny will be back momentarily. Just had to take care of some personal business. He'll be back in a few minutes. As AJ Styles makes his intro, as we await the AJ Styles Logan Paul match. Thank you to those tuning in on this Sunday evening. Happy Easter to those watching, to those who celebrate. Happy 420. And here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. Styles, as I mentioned, enjoy this while you can. This very well may be his last WrestleMania match. One of the all-time greats amongst professional wrestling, not just in WWE, but all across the world. So you know he's going to savor every moment of this just like the fans are. Nice pop from the crowd, as you would expect. Even Michael Cole acknowledging this may be the final WrestleMania match of his career. You know, it's a shame. See, the fall off of Styles over the last couple years felt like they really didn't know what to do with him. Kind of once he was out of the title picture, never really found his way back in. Had that little rivalry with he was with Cody Rhodes for a little while, but didn't really amount to much, knowing that Styles was not going to win. And it's a shame that if this is his match, it has to be with somebody like a Logan Paul, knowing that he had so many great rivalries, so many different directions they could have went in with this. And I tell you what, if Styles doesn't win, it just tells me that there is a lack of respect there, because there is no reason Logan Paul deserves the win in any way whatsoever. Like the sign back there, Prime makes me gag. I've heard that shit's disgusting. I have heard that shit is awful. So, the bell rings. We are officially underway. They circle the ring, stare down here. They're eye to eye, right in the middle of the ring. Styles makes the first move. They begin with grappling. Styles forces Logan Paul into the corner. Paul turns it around. Referee begins to count. Paul separates, only for him to get shoved back into the corner. Styles laughs. AJ Styles not liking that one. And that is an evil stare coming from AJ Styles. Once again, they begin the grappling. Got him in the side headlock. AJ Styles has Paul in the side headlock, that is. Paul reverses it into his own side headlock. As they stand in the middle of the ring, Styles with the reversal throws him into the ropes. Styles jumps over Paul. Paul runs over Styles. Paul holds himself at the ropes to catch himself from being in a move. As now he throws Styles over the top rope. He lands on the apron. Shoulder to the gut of Logan Paul. Paul now throws Styles in, and Styles with the shoulder tackle in the middle of the ring. AJ Styles now on the move. Paul jumps over Styles. Styles with a drop kick to Logan Paul. Paul down on the ground as AJ Styles now takes control, goes for the pin, kick out before one. Styles now dragging Paul out of the ring, which this is just a regular match, so countouts are going to be in effect here as Paul kicks Styles into the desk there as Styles was trying to drag him out of the ring. Paul jumps over the top rope, lands into the banner as Styles begins the attack as his head is covered. The crowd loving it. Paul is trapped for the time being behind the WrestleMania banner on the ring. And AJ Styles gets a salute from the crowd. Styles looking for a knee to the face, and he hits it successfully. Paul falls to the ground, rolling out of the ring. Out from behind that ring banner there. Styles is in full control. Styles goes back out of the ring to reset the count. And Paul drives Styles into the barricade. Picked him up by the legs and shoved him into the barricade. Hits a punch to the jaw with a nice uppercut there. Throws Styles back into the ring apron. And now Styles reverses it, throws Logan Paul into the barricade, and now Styles is back in control. Now the other thing to factor in with this match is who's going to help Logan Paul here? Are we going to see more YouTubers come out like we usually do? It would be a nice setup if the Bullet Club could come out, but they've obviously been released by WWE, so that's not possible. But Styles may have some other tricks up his sleeve. We'll wait and see as Logan Paul kicks AJ Styles in the chest, throws Styles into the ring post. And now throws Styles into the post. Styles falls to the floor. So Logan Paul just staring down AJ Styles. Paul jumps over the top rope and lands right on AJ Styles. Outside the ring, Paul is now taking control of this match. Nice springboard crossbody there from Logan Paul. And I definitely can't doubt his wrestling talent. Just doesn't make him any more of a likable person. Logan Paul now slams Styles' head into the table, the Spanish announce table, that is. Logan Paul now slams Styles' head off the edge of the apron. Paul rolls out and back in, resetting the count. Logan Paul looking at that table. Now he's looking at the camera on that drone that he was using earlier. Pointing at AJ Styles, mocking AJ Styles. Crowd just continues to rain him with boos as he sends the drone off above the announce tables. And now look at Logan Paul. He's got AJ Styles head trapped under that banner. The referee starts to count. Uses AJ Styles' own move earlier in the match against him. Styles lays in the middle of the ring. Logan Paul top rope. Logan Paul setting up for something big. Jumps off the top rope. Hits Styles with the frog splash for the cover. Kick out at 2. Logan Paul is taking full control of this match. AJ Styles is going to be looking for a rally. Logan Paul throws Styles into the corner. Just continues to laugh and mock AJ Styles. Throws Styles into the corner. Gut right into that turnbuckle. He falls back. A nice job selling that. Well, now Paul's got himself for a power bomb position. And he instead hits the overbomb going for the cover. Styles gets to the rope at 2. Kicks out anyway, but grabs that rope at 2. So now Logan Paul taunting the crowd as they continue to boo. Styles struggling to get back to his feet. Logan Paul has Styles, throws him into the ropes. Styles takes a kick to the face. Logan Paul continues to taunt as now he's got the leg drop, the Nikita Lyons move as Styles kicks out before a 1 count. Styles getting right back up, though. I think Logan Paul's starting to questioning what he's got to do. Now he begins to throw jabs like it's a boxing match on AJ Styles. And look at Styles picking up Logan Paul. Throws him in the corner. Styles begins to beat down. Styles beginning to turn this one around. The count has begun. He separates from the corner there. Styles trying to get back into this one now. It doesn't last long. Logan Paul kicks him in the face. Logan Paul looking for some type of splash. He's caught by... I'm sorry, that's a roll-up by Logan Paul. Kick out at 2. Right now, AJ Styles doing everything in his power to stay in this match. But up to this point, Logan Paul has dominated. Logan Paul's holding him by the hair. AJ Styles goes for a swing and a miss. And now Logan Paul hitting him with the uppercuts. Now they begin to trade uppercuts. No, excuse me, Logan Paul just continues to keep hitting uppercuts. And he's back in control. Crowd continuing to boo. Logan Paul gets on the middle rope, still taunting AJ Styles and the fans. Paul looks like a little almost bloodied up on that right bicep. Paul throws Styles in the corner. Styles catches himself. Styles trying to rally himself back into this. Logan Paul with the kip up, not realizing Styles was up. Hits him with a clothesline. Hits him with another clothesline. In the middle of the ring, Styles laying down the punches, the kicks, the chops. Has Logan Paul on his shoulders. And hits the move back of the neck on Logan Paul. Punch, or the elbow to Logan Paul. AJ Styles back in control, trying to take over what could be his final WrestleMania match. Clothesline in the corner. Styles looking for a suplex. Has him up in the air, hits the suplex. Paul falls right on the back of the head for the cover. Paul kicks out about 2.5. Turn that suplex into a brainbuster. Oh, Logan Paul with a manic look on his face. See what he has in store here, what way he could cheat to win this. Styles looking for the Styles Clash. Logan Paul reverses it. Kick to the gut. Logan Paul looking for a move that's reversed by AJ Styles, lands on his feet. Kick to the chest of Logan Paul. AJ Styles looking to climb. Oh, he's looking for the phenomenal forearm. Can he hit it here? AJ Styles cannot catch the phenomenal forearm as Logan Paul caught him in the air. Logan Paul has him on the shoulders. Rolling sent on by Logan Paul into a backflip on the AJ Styles for the win. Kicks out at 2. That might have been Paul's best chance to win. Man, it's frustrating just knowing that Logan Paul they're even giving him a competitive match here. Because in reality, if this was a real life match, this match is over in 5 seconds. They pan across, showing the big crowd of over 60,000. We're still waiting to get an official number. I'm sure we'll probably hear that prior to the main event. Logan Paul has Styles on the top rope, looking for something big here. And Styles pushes Paul off the top. Paul punched to the spine. Paul again looking for something off that top rope. Once again, elbow to Logan Paul. Styles reversing it off the top rope. Looking for the Styles Clash here by some... And he's got him. Nope. Logan Paul catches the ropes. Now he's kicking Styles. Styles still holding on. Kicks him in the spine, but could get a disqualification here if he doesn't let go. Now he throws Paul over the top rope. Now they're trading punches. Logan Paul hits Styles' head off the top turnbuckle. Logan Paul with a clothesline. Going for the cover. Kick out at 2. We keep going. Logan Paul with some doubt and some anger starting to creep in here. They show a replay of the clothesline there. Paul now throwing Styles into the corner. Styles laying the punches, Paul punching Styles into the torso. Crowd just continues to rain the boos. And now looking for that one lucky punch, despite the fact that he's punched him several times tonight. Looking for the knockout punch, no good. Styles catches him, gets him up on the shoulders, and hits the slam, goes for the cover. Kick out at 2. Styles roughed up a bit. You see a little bit of some cuts under the armpit. Same thing with Logan Paul on the ribs, it looks like. So they both lay in the ring, trying to gather themselves. Definitely feels like this match could be coming to a close soon. Mind you that Vinny will be back shortly. Styles looks like he could be set up for a phenomenal forearm. No, maybe. Yes, he is. Looking for that phenomenal forearm. Did not hit it earlier. Gonna try again here. Styles off the top rope. Oh, was looking for a splash. Logan Paul gets the knees up. Logan Paul now, we're going to make him pay the price. He's going to try to mock him with the Styles Clash. Is he going to hit it? He's got him set up for it. Styles Clash from Logan Paul for the cover. No, AJ Styles rolls through. Has him set up for a power bomb. No, now Styles has him set up for the Styles Clash. He hits it. Styles cannot complete the pin, though, as he is so worn out. And they both lay in the middle of the ring. Oh, and here we go. Another one of Logan Paul's buddies is trying to give him the brass knuckles. I couldn't tell you who this is. I'm not exactly YouTube cultured, so I don't know who half these people are. Oh, somebody caught him. Somebody caught him. It was Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross saving AJ Styles. AJ Styles throwing the YouTuber out of the way. This just took an interesting turn. Karrion Kross holding up the brass knuckles. He puts him on the ring. Karrion Kross pleading for AJ Styles to put on the brass knuckles. I think he puts him on just to punch Karrion Kross. No, he throws him. No! He threw the brass knuckles. He still punched Karrion Kross, so clearly not wanting his help. Logan Paul looking to capitalize. Does not work. Now AJ Styles looking for the phenomenal forearm. Styles does not hit it. Rolls through, though. Logan Paul hits the lucky punch. Into the pulverizer for the win. Logan Paul defeats AJ Styles. Are you kidding me? Are we for real? Well, now we know what this is setting up for. Obviously, a rivalry between Styles and Kross. Why does WWE cater to this fucking asshole? I don't get it. So obviously, AJ Styles did not accept the help of Karrion Kross. It cost him here. I just hope that if there's something that comes out of this, that Karrion Kross gets a push. I mean, he made a hell of a debut staring down Roman and Drew McIntyre, which really didn't lead to anything. They got to do something with him, and I hope maybe this gives him the push he deserves, but I just... Well, they want you to hate Logan Paul, but they don't have to try too hard. So that concludes that. They go to commercial break. AJ Styles loses to Karrion Kross. So all we have left is the women's tag match. Still have to find out who Lyra Valkyria's match partner will be. And of course, after that, it'll be the main event between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. John Cena's last WrestleMania. That is one thing that's going to be a lot to set in, but it is here. So until then, little reminder as to where we're at in this pay-per-view leading off the show. Io Sky retained her title, defeating Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Second match of the night, Drew McIntyre defeats Damian Priest in a Sin City street fight. Third match of the night, Dirty Dominic Mysterio wins the Intercontinental Championship, defeating Finn Balor, Braun Breaker, and Penta. Randy Orton's surprise opponent was Joe Hendry, which Randy Orton won rather convincingly, though Joe Hendry did put up a bit of a fight. And then, of course, Logan Paul defeats AJ Styles. So 5 matches down, 2 to go. And, of course, there will be a segment for a legend to come out and announce how many people are at this WrestleMania. We know it's definitely clearing 60,000. So Michael Cole announcing a new Netflix documentary, Stepping into the Writer's Room, called WWE Unreal. Get to hear how the creative team gets their stuff done. So they make that announcement. Still waiting to see what comes next. We know what match is next. We're just waiting to see if they're going to do the crowd announcement or not now, or if they'll wait until after. So they show Celebrity Row, Vanessa Hudgens, the first one they show. That's no surprise. She's massive WWE fan. That's a cool hockey jersey. The People's Champ, The Rock. Another guy that nobody's ever heard of. I'm even going to try to pronounce his name. Something from Netflix. Shout out to the dude with the Ross Chastain shirt. I respect that. NASCAR fans. Terrence Crawford, welterweight champion in the WBA. Long-time fighter. Been watching him a long time, ever since I was a kid. Quavo's here. Another rapper. Lots of rappers in the house tonight in Vegas. Flips off the camera. I don't know that WWE's gonna like that too much, but it is pay-per-view. So they go back to their commercials or advertisements per se. Overall, I'd say night 2 definitely beating out night 1 by a mile, as I kind of expected. But next matchup, next thing we now know, it'll be the Judgment Day versus Lyra Valkyria and an opponent to be named shortly for the tag team titles. Bayley, of course, was supposed to be Lyra's opponent until she was mysteriously attacked by who, we're not entirely sure, but we could probably make a pretty good guess. Wondering where the Judgment Day mindset will be after what happened earlier with Dom and Finn Balor. Updating the graphic here. Still waiting. Vinny should be back hopefully soon. Put TBA. To have made quite the team so far. And a interesting addition to the Judgment Day, that is Raquel Rodriguez. Now with Dom winning that title, I know they got to be very happy. Don't know that Finn will be, but find out more about that Monday. So Judgment Day denying the attack of Bayley. Whether you believe or not, that's for you to decide. So now we just await the intro of Lyra Valkyria and whoever her opponent will be. Hard to even predict who it could be. It could be somebody from NXT. Could be a legend. It'd be cool if it was Becky Lynch, but could be a legend. Could be another current talent that they may be trying to push. Oh, out comes Valkyria. It did say on the pre-show she will do this solo if she has to. Valkyria making her WrestleMania debut right here. She is also the Intercontinental Champion. Doesn't appear very nervous with not really knowing who her partner will be yet. Tell you what, I think we're going to be in for something special when we find out who this opponent, who this partner could be. Because, like I said, it could be just about anybody. I'm not even going to try to make a prediction with this one, but now we wait to find out. Becky Lynch! Becky Lynch is back! Becky Lynch, the partner for Lyra Valkyria. It has been a long time since we have seen the man. Last we saw her had to be, it was sometime last summer. Raquel looks not happy. Liv looks scared. Lyra's loving it. Becky Lynch is back. And what a pop that got. Becky Lynch is back. The crowd loves it. Judgment Day looks scared. It's been nearly a year since we have seen the man. Obviously took some time off, take care of the newborn baby. Not newborn, but take care of her child. And we knew she was there because she was celebrating Seth Rollins' victory backstage, but we weren't really sure when she could come back. Well, now here she is. Becky Lynch is here. Of course, Wade Barrett fighting, complaining that the Judgment Day are getting screwed here. What else is new? The look on Liv and Raquel's face says it all. Fear and anger as the man returns to WrestleMania. It wouldn't be WrestleMania without her. Liv Morgan complaining to Michael Cole. Can't quite tell what she's saying. Now this just got good. Becky and Lyra, good friends over the years. I believe they had a match 2 years ago in NXT. So this is for the Women's Tag Team Championship, excuse me. Liv Morgan will get this one started. And it looks like Becky Lynch will get this one started for her team. These two, quite a history. Actually, the last time we saw Becky was when Liv beat her for the title, but Liv backing out almost immediately, putting Raquel in the match, tagging her in. They stare face to face, center of the ring. Becky clearly not intimidated, pretending to make the tag. She goes for a punch, tries to go after Liv. Liv jumps out of the way. Here comes Raquel now, grabbing Becky by the hair. Becky reverses with an elbow. Raquel picks up Becky. Becky reverses it again. Now she's got her in a sleeper hold. Raquel climbing back to her feet, showing off the power. And Lyra tags herself in as Becky gets thrown over the shoulder. I don't think Raquel realizes it. Now she does. She takes a couple kicks from both of them. Lyra with the shove. Lyra bouncing off the ropes. And a drop kick to Raquel Rodriguez. And now Lyra throwing Raquel across the ring. Raquel rolling out of the ring. The crowd loving it, wooing the Lyra Valkyria with a drop kick right to the face of Raquel Rodriguez. What a start we're off to with this one, with the return of the man, the Irish lass kicker, whatever you want to call her today. And here comes Liv Morgan to try to interfere. No good there as Lyra kicks her in the face off the apron. Liv throwing Lyra off the top rope right into a boot for Raquel to hit the kick. Kick out, no good there. Or she kicks out, I should say. Right, big boot right to the chest. And now they've got Lyra cornered. And the double team is underway with the kicks. How they begin to tag each other in and out. Nothing Becky can do. Elbow to the jaw. Referee watching closely. Once again, the tag. And once again, they continue to beat down on Lyra Valkyria. And now a suplex in the middle of the ring is with Morgan not letting go. Hits a second suplex, looking for a third. And she does hit the third successfully on Valkyria. And then she knocks out Becky Lynch with a punch as she taunts the crowd. Kick to Valkyria for the win. Cover, kicks out at 2. And here comes Becky Lynch trying to interfere. Ref puts a stop to it. And of course, Raquel Rodriguez goes for the cheap shot there, tags herself in now. And now Rodriguez and Valkyria, the legal women in this match. And hits a suplex with the bounce off the rope. Goes for the cover, kick out again at 2. And now Liv Morgan tags Raquel tags Liv in. And now the double team continues with a kick to the chest, or more the ribs. And once again, another suplex to Valkyria as the beatdown is on. Another tag as Judgment Day have cut this ring in half. A couple of kicks there to Raquel, but Lyra trying to fight her way back, not working here. As Raquel misses on the elbow drop, now there's a chance. And as she crawls, here comes Liv to interfere. Referee arguing with Morgan. Valkyria kicks her in the face. As she's going to try again, crawling her way to Becky. And she makes a tag. No! Liv Morgan pulls Becky down, and now here goes Becky. She's going to chase down Liv Morgan. They run around the ring in circles. Liv rolls into the ring. Here comes Becky into the ring. And Raquel Rodriguez with a big boot to the face. And there goes Raquel throwing Becky out of the ring. Lyra looks like still is the legal woman. Raquel throwing down Lyra Valkyria, going for another pin. Kick attempt not successful. Or pin attempt not successful. Raquel not happy about it. Tags in Liv Morgan. It's becoming a very angry Judgment Day. So now the double team. Lyra holds herself up. Kick to Liv. Raquel in shock. Double kick to Raquel. Another elbow to Liv Morgan. Lyra successfully being the 2-on-1 as Raquel throws herself into the post. And here comes Becky. She's 1-on-1 in the ring with Liv Morgan. 1-on-1 for the first time since last summer when Liv took that title from Becky. And it's on now. Becky Lynch taking full control of this match. Here comes Raquel to try to interfere. Becky doesn't see it. Does not matter. Kick to Raquel with the step up enziguri. Now she's punching both women. They're both in the corners. Becky Lynch looking like she's been doing this all year. No ring rust whatsoever. Throws herself at Raquel Rodriguez. Here comes Liv Morgan now to suffer a Bexploder across the ring. Becky Lynch with the ovation from the crowd. And here comes Becky Lynch. Sliding, baseball slide, double kick to Liv Morgan, who's outside the ring. Match has been taken outside the ring. Clothesline there by Becky Lynch. Now she drags Liv back into the ring. Kick to the gut. Looking for what looks to be a DDT. Oh, she got her in the... She's trying to complete the armbar. Liv turns it into a roll-up. Kick out at 1. Now she's got the disarmer. Will Liv tap? This for the tag team titles. Raquel coming in. She's going to come save the match with a kick to the face. Now Lyra Valkyria suffers a kick to the face. She falls to the floor. And Raquel looking to take out Becky. She sends herself over the ropes. And here comes Liv Morgan. Hits the Oblivion. Goes for the cover. Lyra saves the match. Right at 2. Now Lyra going after Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan kicks her in the chest. And now Liv Morgan looking for the Oblivion. No good. Lyra Valkyria DDTs Raquel Rodriguez out on the floor. She looks like she may be out of it. Liv Morgan with a kick to the chest. Here comes Becky Lynch now. Becky Lynch sets her up. Manhandle slam for the win. Cover. New champions, Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria have won the Women's Tag Team Championships. All I could say is, wow. What a match. We didn't know who would be Lyra's partner. The man comes out. The man wins them the tag titles. Lyra Valkyria now a double champion, winning the IC title and the tag title. The look on their faces says it all. A WrestleMania moment Lyra Valkyria will never forget. What a moment. Judgment Day storyline definitely taking another interesting turn. We'll see what this will lead to on Monday. Becky Lynch achieves redemption on Liv Morgan. So that just leaves one more match to go. I hope Vinny can get back in time. John Cena due up next, take on Cody Rhodes. Of course, now I'm sure there'll be a little build up here. They'll announce the crowd attendance, so we'll probably see a legend come out shortly. So it's almost main event time here for WrestleMania 42. I remind you, Vinny did step away. Hope he'll be back in time for the main event. So we sit through the commercial break. John Cena's still doing commercials. That's amazing. He's a heel, yet he's still a baby face in all these commercials. And so the build-up has officially begun. For the next WWE PLE we will be streaming will be Saturday, May 10th, which is WWE Backlash out in St. Louis. Hopefully I should be recovered by then. I'll be having some surgery a couple days prior. Nothing serious, just getting a wisdom tooth removed. So we'll see how that one goes. That show, I know Randy Orton will be there, along with John Cena. Those were the headliners for that show. Wondering if maybe we could finally get to see that one more John Cena Randy Orton match we've been looking forward to. WWE doing a little recap of the first two nights. If you're wondering what you may have missed, it is on the bottom ticker below from both nights 1 and 2. Right now, they are revisiting the IC title match, which Dirty Dom won. With the help of Carlito, I might add. What a match this was. Dirty Dom as champion was not on the bingo card. I thought Braun Breaker was going to be the one to retain. But so far this night, not the best WrestleMania I've seen, but you know what? It's a million times better than yesterday. An update from the Cubs game. A seagull stole a hot dog from a fan today. Ain't that nice? Still no update either on what's his face from the Padres. Luis Ariz. Still no updates there on his doing. Is now they show the fans from around the world. First ever time India's getting to watch WrestleMania live. Glasgow, Scotland, they got their own thing going on. Of course, they showed the Cosm out in Los Angeles. The 35th Fighter Wing out in Japan. Thank you for your service. Thank you to all those who served this great country. Oh, now we're waiting to see who's coming out first. Stone Cold! Stone Cold Steve Austin is at WrestleMania. Austin 316 is here. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I hope Vinny's watching right now because he's been wanting this for 2 years now. Austin 316 is back at WrestleMania. We knew he was there. We knew he was in Vegas. He was doing appearances. I believe he was on the Pat McAfee show. We weren't sure if he'd be here at WrestleMania. He said he wanted to leave it for the young guys, but Austin 316 is here, showing up on the four-wheeler. How can you not love it? Oh, Vinny, you are back just in time.
Yep.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is here.
Stone Cold. Oh, and he's got the three-wheeler.
So, Vinny, did you see what happened the last two matches?
I did. I was watching.
Oh, he crashed.
Oh no!
Steve Austin crashed into the barricade. It looks like everybody's okay.
Too many Steve Weisers.
Yeah. Making sure the little girl's okay. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, the disappointment when Logan Paul won was
that's
there
crazy.
for me. Yeah. But the man came back, and now we got
man is
316.
back. You think the man's going to stay now since she's tag team champion?
Gotta now.
Okay. Well, good. Well, this kind of ruins though. He's going to announce the attendance.
Yeah, that's all he's there for.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was hoping he would have interjected himself in something.
He said he didn't want to.
He didn't want to?
No, he said that on the McAfee show. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit.
Okay.
63,000 tonight. That's what he was, as I predicted, that's what he was there to announce. 2,000 more than yesterday. It is a sellout.
Oh, it is a sellout. Okay. All right.
Which means last night couldn't have been.
No, last night was not a sellout.
But they
so
said
then they were right.
Sellout.
So they were right. So the story that I read was right, that it wasn't a sellout.
Either that or I don't know.
And I think it had to do with the Jay and Gunther thing.
It might have.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
What? You can go all day. You gotta count the 63,000. We're gonna be here all night. All this bullshit. $124,000 fans total for the weekend. No matter how you sum it up, that's a very successful weekend.
Definitely a good weekend.
And that's not even including NXT, the other events that were taking place.
Definitely.
Because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, give him a beer.
He's got 2 beers.
There you go. He's got a double fisted, of course.
Let's go grab a beer and salute, but I'll be respectful. I don't think you want to see a drunk me on here. I wouldn't.
No, yeah.
That's 2 beers down. Here comes 2 more. It takes me 3 hours to get through 2 beers. This man's about to have 4 in 10 seconds. There's 4.
I know, right?
There's 5. There's 6. Imagine the Rock's music hits right now. There's 7.
I know. I would love to see the Rock get stunned one more time. That'd be great.
I would take him out of the equation for the main event.
It would. Maybe that'd be the good thing.
That'd be the good way to start it.
That would be the
problem is they have to change the ring. That's why it's not going to happen, because he's got beer everywhere now. There's 2 more down.
Yeah.
He's got a beer goatee.
Don't they just change like that? Don't they just change like the top, like the?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but they won't show that on TV. There he is.
No, of course not.
Young lady is fine.
Make sure the kid's
crashing his damn.
Right. The 3-wheeler into there.
The 4-wheeler, yeah.
A 4-wheeler or whatever. The ATV. Yep.
Yeah, that's probably the better term. The quad. Security was checking with her too, so I'm wondering. He did hit that hard.
He did.
He definitely had some Steve Weisers before.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. At least we got to see him, and that was good.
Yes, we've been talking about it for 2 years now. Finally got the return of Austin 316.
Last year would have been amazing, but oh well.
Yeah. They salute him, the broadcast team, with a beer. Pat McAfee, of course, has quite the history with Stone Cold at
Yes, exactly.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I'm sure he loved that though.
Oh, he loved every second of it. You remember he was laying on the ground, he's still drinking beer.
Definitely. He was pouring some of that in himself.
I can't tell what brand that is though. Is it his own beer or is it
Is that
Pat
Broken
McAfee
Skull?
just
Is
made
it
a?
what's it called? Is it called Broken Skull? His beer or something
Oh, you know what?
Skull?
That's
I don't
right.
know. Yeah,
Pat McAfee just got beer all over that nice suit he's got too.
and that's okay. I'm sure
He can
he's fine.
afford it. That big
He
night
can
out
afford it.
definitely paid for another
Yeah,
suit.
definitely.
So it's officially time. Main event time, Vinny.
Main event. Here we
We've been
go.
waiting several months for this. It's time.
Oh,
John
let's see
Cena
if he
versus
can
Cody
still
Rhodes.
wrestle. If he still remembers how to do it.
Let's see. It's been a while.
You can't wrestle.
I'm for the first time in my life, I'm on Team Cena.
I'm on Team Rhodes. I love Cody. Gotta love Cody. Gotta go Cody here.
What's your prediction? That's the better question.
Oh, I think Cena's gonna win. I think if Cena doesn't win, I think the fans go nuts.
Oh, I think
but
so too. The
but I
crowd
don't
turned on him.
but I don't think that they necessarily. I mean, they care about the fans, but some of the
They don't.
decisions they've made
Oh
have
yeah,
been
it's the
without
heel
the
work.
fans in mind. So, but yeah.
I think Cena wins with the help of Seth Rollins, and I'm going to throw in another name you may not be expecting, but I think Jey Uso turns heel tonight.
Oh, you
I
think
think Jey
so?
Uso helps out because Jey Uso has he's left a couple of hints towards turning heel for The Rock. So, I mean, he would
That's
know
true.
best from his dad how to do it for
That's
The Rock.
true. That's true.
So I predict Seth Rollins helps and
I did it
Jey
for The
Uso
Rock.
turns heel because I think there's going to be people coming to help
Maybe
Cody
that's
tonight.
maybe that's the stable.
Maybe. Because
Maybe
remember,
that's-
Rock goes 1, 2, 3. He's got 2. He needs 1 more. We shall see. I'm looking forward to this. I know the kid that John Cena picked on is actually there tonight. They flew him out after Cena called out the kid in the front row out in Europe.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Now, do you think the final boss is there tonight? To me, he has to be, right?
I mean,
If not, that's just making him look worse than it already
if
is.
stupid Travis Scott is there.
You know, when he is there, we just don't know if he'll be involved in this. But the question is now, if Seth Rollins comes out and help, maybe Jey Uso, maybe The Rock, who's coming to Cody's help? We know Randy would, but who else would?
I don't know. I don't know. That's true.
CM
Who
Punk?
would come to
CM Punk
somebody?
probably because CM
Punk
Punk's
maybe?
got,
Because he doesn't like The Rock or
John Cena.
Cena.
And we already know Randy Orton, we're set up for a feud between Randy and Cena at Backlash being in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
You got Randy, you got Punk, which I give credit if Punk does it after what happened last night. But if it means getting back at Seth Rollins, maybe Roman Reigns too. Roman Reigns standing
be.
opposition to The Rock, that would definitely turn some heads. Especially because we know now next year may be the last WrestleMania ever for Roman. I don't know if you read about that.
Yeah, that's true. I
So
did read that.
Once he's done next year, he wants to go to Hollywood. So we might be seeing the last of Roman Reigns. And no, Vinny, I'm not ready for it. Not one bit. I wasn't ready for last year's main event. I'm not ready for the departure of the OTC. Vinny, overall, what have you thought about tonight? I think this beats last
way
night
better
by a
than
mile.
way better than last night. I mean, this is like,
This
every
feels
match
like
has been
WrestleMania. Last night felt like a regular pay-per-view.
every match has been really good. Every match has been really good.
Like even the Randy Orton match, you say?
even the Randy Orton match was okay.
And
It
outcome,
had a
of
little
course,
humor in it. It had a little humor.
yes, it did. Outcome first is John Cena.
God, I can't believe they brought Hendry out tonight.
I can't believe
That's
this is going to be the last time we ever see Cena at Mania.
It's true.
Taking his time walking out. This is it, Vinny.
This is it.
This is
His
the
last
last
WrestleMania.
time.
Well,
I
with
can't
the
take him
scowl.
being serious. I just, it doesn't look right.
I know he's got the scowl. He's not going to run to the ring.
But
He's
yet
not
he
gonna
looks
do
like
the
a
signature.
goofball
He does look
with
like
his
a goofball.
fucking jorts.
The jorts are still there. And then he does the thing on the back now. What the?
The last time is now.
The last time.
Take it in, Vinny.
I know. This is it.
Can you hear my TV? Is it too loud or?
No, the TV's not too loud. You're good.
Because I had to turn it up.
You're
I
good.
couldn't hear what Stone Cold was saying.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Joe Hendry versus John Cena. I like
Oh,
that sign.
God.
Imagine Joe Hendry comes out to help Cody Rhodes tonight.
Yep.
This is it. Got a nice ovation. Of course, they still sang John Cena sucks. I usually would agree, but not tonight. Me and Vinny are split here.
Yep. Because I'm a Cody crybaby.
Yes, he's the Cody crybaby.
But I think he will lose though tonight.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Because again, if Cena doesn't win, it's going to be crazy. People are
Well,
going to.
this is the only place where you can have the record be broken. No other pay-per-view.
I think the only ones that'll be if Cody wins, I think the only ones that'll be happy are me and Dave LaGreca.
Yeah, probably.
Because I'm not with the I don't stand with the fans on that. I mean, I do, and I understand.
You know what's funny, Vinny? When it comes to baseball, you're the reasonable one. When it comes to wrestling, it's the polar opposite.
Yeah, I know. I'm totally the off.
Which doesn't make sense. You're the wise man. You're not supposed to do that.
I know, but you remember what happened? Hey, listen, the wise man.
Don't tell me you're turning heel on me.
There you go. See,
don't tell me you're turning heel on me. Don't forget, I'm gonna be seeing you in 2 weeks. So
that's right. And this isn't even like Cena coming out anymore is not exciting to me. Like this heel thing is not.
No, that's what he wants.
Doesn't do anything for me.
Still running around the ring.
Yeah, like a jackass.
And out comes
here we go,
crybaby,
the American Nightmare.
Oh, what's it? They got dirt bikes.
Oh, look at this. This is cool.
Interesting.
This is cool. It's funny how the champ gets the good.
Is he gonna put on that goofy mask again like he did last year? Oh God. Kind of like a mockery of John Cena's Rumble. Oh, yep, there's the stupid. Oh, it's a different mask. Still looks stupid, but they should bring back the. Remember when they were chanting, "Sheamus, you look stupid."
Yeah, there you
go. That's what I'm thinking right now.
There you go.
When he thinks he's Iron Man.
Oh, look at that. That is cool, though.
Clown.
I do like that, though. That's kind of cool.
He looks like a goof.
Nah.
The dirt bikes were cool, though. I'll give him that.
Joe Hendry's a goof, not this guy.
I like Joe Hendry more.
Oh, stop. No, you do not.
No,
you're just saying that to piss me off is what you're doing.
And it's working, as I could tell.
No. I know you're
Vinny, you must believe in Joe Hendry.
No, you don't. But here's
like Joe Hendry. They both look like goofballs with that goofy hair. The only thing he's missing is the neck.
You're just one of the Cody haters.
Yes, I am. I'd rather be a hater than a crybaby.
Well, hey, we got our way though.
Yeah, well, and apparently that Roman Cody triple the rubber match ain't happening anytime soon. I hope it never happens, to tell you the truth. Everything Cody had to go through to beat Roman, they can't do it a second time. I don't think they can do it again. I think Roman has accepted now that he ain't getting that title back. 378 days in champion. See, this is my problem was why does every title reign have to be super long? That's my
I
problem
don't
with
know.
this.
I don't know. It's already 10 o'clock, so we know this is going an hour.
Yeah. Oh, you like last year's main event where it went over an hour?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Vinny, if you don't mind, since you disappeared for a little bit, I'm going to
Yeah.
step away for a moment. I need a drink.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And
Sure.
I got to use the
Sure.
bathroom. So, Vinny, the
Oh,
floor is yours for
yeah.
2 minutes.
Because, yep. All right. So I guess they're promoting drumstick ice cream. Nice. This is shilling at its very best. WWE shills. Oh, there's the little Rhodes, little girl, Cody's daughter, and Brandy in the front row. And Mama Rhodes there with the whole family. His sister is there as well. So the quarterback. I think there was I was looking at a shirt online and it had the quarterback on it, and it was Cody Rhodes. So we're getting ready for the main event. They're going to do the announcements right now. And we're going to see how the fans react to it real quick. Sixteen-time world champion, 17th career WrestleMania.
By the way,
WrestleMania wins.
I'm going to show these off real quick because my mother makes these. These things are a gem. I brought in the chicken wings.
I thought she was making you. I thought she was making you chuletas, man.
Well, this was my lunch.
Okay,
Brock Lesnar seasoned chicken wings. All she does is she simply fries them.
Yeah.
Unbelievably good. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
Everybody knows the rules.
10 out of 10. Every time. Okay. The best damn wings you'll ever have.
Well, there you go.
Vinny, whenever you come to PA, I'm making you these.
Okay. Hey, listen, I'm always in for a good wing.
And it has a kick, but not too much of a kick. Just perfect. I know this is unprofessional. I'm starving.
No, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. We've been on for a while, and then you took over for me for about almost.
Yes.
You're good. You're good, man. You're good.
I will. Yeah, I won't go crazy.
Cody Rhodes.
I've been thinking about these for like 2 hours.
They're gonna start singing a song. They've been starting to do that whole European thing where they start singing
the name. They finally brought in some good influence.
Yeah,
give these fans a little life.
There you go. All right,
let's do it.
Okay. I can call every move Cena's going to do right now. Shoulder block, spinny thing, and either the attitude adjustment or the STFU. Oh, no. He's going to end with the STFU.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Cena. He's way too
predictable. Well,
cut and paste. He's
only been wrestling for 20 years now. But maybe he surprises. We are officially underway in the main event of WrestleMania.
There we go. When you get to the point where you're like Hulk Hogan in the leg drop, you need to go. Oh, that's the thing. Because you knew exactly what Hogan was going to do every time. So
can't believe we're already here. The main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Where is time going?
Brought to you by Drumstick Ice Cream.
Yeah, John Cena did the commercial, ironically enough, with 2 kids.
Yeah, there you go. Nah, I hear he's a good guy in real.
Yes, he is. I know this has to hurt him a little bit.
I know it does. I
know this is definitely hurting him a little bit. Having to tell a kid off, like
he's hustle, loyalty, and respect, right? So. I mean, yeah, you could even say the same about Cody as far as movesets go, because he's going to do the where he drops
Pedigree
to
and
he'll drop to his
drop to
back
the
and give him
knee and
he'll
the
drop
smack,
he'll smack
the
him in the face.
crossroads,
Yeah. So I mean,
So we're officially underway with the grapple fight. I wish I want to take John Cena seriously as a heel. I can't with that fucking bird's nest on his head.
I know.
I wish he would shave his head. I don't understand why he won't. He looks so stupid.
Some guys don't want to give up their hair, man. You gotta,
Well, I understand why he had to early in his career. He's just coming from the military, but
it took Shawn Michaels forever, and it didn't take Triple H that long.
No,
he knew he was going.
With the Rock.
He was
Once
getting
the Rock went to Hollywood. It was gone.
Well, yeah, and then Triple H was getting like the big what do you call it?
The long hair.
No, he was getting like he was receding. On top.
His hairline was receding.
Yeah, and so he said, "You know what? I'm just going to shave it off." And then he ended up going to the short hair,
which looked a million times better.
And then he just shaved it because I think he was starting to definitely go bald.
And I think Cena should do the same thing. The grapple fight continues.
Oh, this is boring. Boring already.
Vinny, we're in for a marathon here. This ain't no sprint. That's why I grabbed the chicken wings. I know we're gonna be here a bit.
I know we got about probably 45 minutes of this.
Yeah.
And is he gonna jump out of the ring again?
Yes, he is.
Typical heel move.
Look at him. He's going to old New York. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, there you go.
Vinny, I'm going to give you something a little controversial since we are in here for the long haul. I remember me and my dad a couple years ago, we were watching a Raiders game, and Jimmy G was the starter. Now, Jimmy Garoppolo, if you don't know, he's Italian. Mm-hmm. And when he was playing in Vegas, he actually said on a Sunday Night Football game that Vegas has like the best pizza, and he had a really good spot. Me and my dad, we looked at each other and said, this guy's a clown. And he doesn't deserve to be considered an Italian.
Right. Wow.
We know where the best pizza is.
Well, yeah, but there are Italians out there that have never been to New York, never eaten New York pizza. Believe it that or not.
Is it controversial to say, and this ain't my quote, but this is coming from somebody else, nice drop kick by Cody, that Italians do it best, but New Yorkers just perfected it?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I would say, yeah. I can't.
Cody with the suicide dive.
You can't argue with that.
Cody's tired of waiting. No, you can't argue that.
Yeah. Oh, but Jersey makes a nice slice of pizza. There are certain places in Jersey.
Oh yeah, I love Jersey pizza. I just hate when they argue it's better than New York.
Well, yeah, but and I'm sure there's I would say there would be certain places in Boston that do pretty good pizza.
If we go to training camp, Luca's got a really good spot in Florham Park for pizza. He took me to it last time me and him went like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
If we go to Jets camp at all this year, we're gonna go. I'll let Luca know.
There you go. Right on.
That's if Luca's willing to go. He's still kind of protesting the team. John Cena with the beat down now.
Oh, there's a little misstep there. Yeah. Didn't realize he was going to move there.
Nice kick. Excuse me.
What is this? Oh, man. I remember Cena doing the punches. Now he's doing the kicks, huh? There you go. Here comes the punches.
You try and change it up a little.
Yeah, no. I don't know, man. I think he's forgotten how to be a heel. In the ring.
It'll take time. He hasn't done it in like 20-some years.
Yeah, I know. When he was Chain Gang Cena.
The doctor of thugonomics.
I think I want to say now that I've thought about it, I think that was the best Cena we've ever had.
Thugonomics?
Yeah, the doctor of thugonomics was the best.
I missed that.
In my opinion.
I wish I could have seen that Cena.
That was.
He was a bit of a goof.
He was a goof, but he was. But he was like. But he was like literally like roasting people left and right all the time.
Well, he was the best to do it since The Rock.
But then he didn't like really roast Cody Rhodes. Really, I mean, he did a little bit, but
They only really had that one good promo.
yeah,
They never really like it was just like they were doing separate promos in one. Like it was really stupid.
yeah.
That's the one thing. The build up for this was not the best. Granted, the good promos that they had really outweighed everything else, but
Right.
it could
You know
have
the
definitely been better.
the
But
best
also, it didn't help that Cena's still filming movies in the process of all this.
right,
So,
but the best promo to lead up to WrestleMania, I'll still say, was CM Punk.
oh, 100%. That's not even a
You know,
question.
I mean, you take that point after Elimination Chamber, you take up till now, the best promo was CM
Nice
Punk's.
clothesline turns Cody inside out.
And I would have thought that Cena might have done one of the better promos, but he didn't. So
No,
and I knew Cody wasn't going to because that's not his strong suit. So
no, but I give Cody credit. He definitely did not back down
but
from Cena.
he also changed his he changed a little bit. Wasn't
His
the
demeanor.
milk and cookies,
I think because well, I mean, would you be after getting attacked the way
No,
he
yeah,
did?
of course not. So I mean, he was good though. He was good on the mic. He was, but he wasn't great.
The
Like
way I look at
it
it is
wasn't CM Punk.
if we could get the Cody Rhodes from the build up to WrestleMania 40, I would love Cody Rhodes. He doesn't bring enough of that aggressive side out of him.
I just want the Cody Rhodes from when he fought his brother at AEW. That's what I want.
Like I said, it's just he just needs to be more aggressive.
I want
baby face, milk and cookies type, like like I said, what we got at WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, I want. He's got it in him for sure.
Nice side slam by Cena. Well, I'll tell you this: Cena looks a million times better than his last 5 matches combined.
He's got a little bruise under his
eye.
left eye.
Yeah,
I think. Looks like. I don't know. Is he going to do the? He's not going to do the "You Can't See Me," is he?
Not yet. I don't see why he would.
I don't even know if he's good. Is he even going to do it?
Right now, he's just taunting. Oh, it's Cena jumping off the top.
The double
second
axe,
rope.
double axe handle. That's a.
I noticed that in his last couple matches. He's been adding moves to his moveset. He always throws. His whole career, he'd always be known to throw out the most random shit at people.
Yeah.
I remember when he did the.
He's not doing that again, splash. Is he? He's not doing the double axe handle again.
And yes, he is.
Oh God.
The head. This match. This is a problem. The first.
You should not be using You should not be using the same move twice in a row.
Well, until Cody figures it out, he's going to keep doing it. Look, here we go for a third time.
No. He's gonna stop him.
Cody's gonna reverse it eventually.
Yeah.
Like right there, a nice kick to the gut.
There you go. See, that's good job, Cody.
Now they begin to.
Yeah.
Cody continues to punch John Cena. John Cena bops him on the head.
Yeah.
Okay, Cody really oversold that.
Yeah, he did.
He made it seem like he got jabbed in the eye. he got the V8 slap off his head. Could have had a V8.
Yeah, I know.
That's what that looked like.
That's what he got. That's what he got in the ring the last time they were in the ring too.
Yeah, that was what led to that AA. Not the AA. Yeah. Sorry, the Crossroads.
The Crossroads. Yeah.
The "Let's go Cena sucks" chants. When he was a babyface before this heel turn, I didn't think we'd ever hear these chants again.
Yeah, I know. Okay, how long are we in
Cena picking up the pace. Nice DDT there by Cena.
Ooh, there you go. No way.
Okay, come on, Cole. See, you know what it never made sense to me? They always, like, what Michael Cole, like, had it sounding like he just won the match. How many times has Cena ever won off a DDT? Never. If you could find one time,
Well,
I
he's
will
trying to
buy you
sell it.
dinner.
He's trying to sell it as if that's
Ugh,
it.
I know, but we just started.
Yeah. Are we even going to see anybody come out at this match? I don't.
I
I don't
think we
know.
will.
There's the shoulder block. There's that one.
Because if
Where's the
Cena's a heel, that means he cannot win clean.
Where's the you can't see me?
I wonder if he does it that way though.
I don't think he's gonna do it. Usually it's the shoulder block, and then he picks him up and
Yeah, he does the whole
whirly thing.
spiel and
Oh, here comes the
oh,
whirly.
here it
No,
is.
no.
Oh, he's taking
There's
his
another
time.
shoulder block. Another shoulder block.
I'm reading across our bottom ticker, still seeing Randy Orton defeats Joe Hendry. Just it makes me laugh.
I can't believe that. That's the. But you know what? If they wanted a surprise, that was a surprise.
That was a surprise. That got a pop.
Well, there's
And now
that
it's
move.
time. Does he hit the 5-knuckle shuffle? Imagine if he just decides to hit the people's elbow just to salute The Rock. That's the other thing that pissed me off about this.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
We never heard anything about why he joined The Rock.
Here it comes. Oh, he's not going to do it though. He's not going. He doesn't want the fans.
Oh no, he didn't have to.
Oh, he didn't. Oh,
Cody with the smack to the eye.
There you go. Good job, Cody.
Power slam by Cody.
That was not a good one.
He spent too much time.
Yeah. Here comes
disaster kick by Cody. He's got it rolling. John Cena was a little too.
Well, no one can interfere because this is a regular match, right?
Unless the ref gets
technically.
Until the ref gets knocked out. Cody cutter.
Another a Cody cutter. There we go.
For the win.
2 of his moves. No, he's not winning on this one. He doesn't win on Cody cutters for sure. Yeah.
If he did, I think fans would lose their shit.
If he won there, people would be like, "I want my money back."
I would too.
I want my $2,000 for this seat back. And my hotel.
$8,000 for those tickets. Another $4,000 just for the hotel.
Yeah.
Because remember, they still got Raw tomorrow.
There's the.
Oh, here we go. SDF. Cody reverses.
No atomic elbow.
Oh, he's got him up. Attitude adjustment.
He's gonna
for the win.
No, he's not gonna win. No. He's not gonna win.
That's when you can sell that, when he hits a finisher.
Yeah. But you gotta.
That's
you
definitely
gotta
gonna be the first of, and I know what you're gonna say, Vinny. That's gonna be the first of 6 finishers.
Yeah, he's gonna do like 6 or 7 of them, and he's got to get a 5-knuckle shuffle.
It looks like we're getting it.
Or is he gonna do the no?
Yes, he is.
See,
he's still catering to the crowd. Well, look at him walking, taking his time. 5-knuckle shuffle.
And he's going for another AA. You can't see me to him. He did it to the.
Cody gonna reverse? Yes, he is. Roll up. Not in time. And here comes Cody fighting back. Nice reversal there by Cody.
Cody does a Ric Flair over the. Actually, a Ric Flair and a Charlotte Flair.
Oh, and he pulled a Dean Ambrose, dropped Cody on his nuts on that top rope.
Good job. There you go. There's Cena.
Do you think they have to wear a cup for that spot?
I don't know.
Or do you think they just know how to land?
I think they just know how to land. I don't think they.
That would
because a cup only covers the front, not below.
But if you land on your family jewels, your match is over.
Yeah. But
Cena going for AA off the second rope.
Would they call this a super AA?
Well, we are now. Super attitude adjustment.
There you go.
For the win.
Just know you heard that here first.
Yes, you did. Kick out at 2. This match is moving at a quicker pace than I thought it would.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the grappling, we had their little back and forth taunting, but now we've already seen 2 AAs, but we haven't seen a crossroads yet.
We haven't seen a crossroads, no.
This match is moving at a relatively fast pace.
Well, it's gonna slow down right now. Where's he going? Where's he going? Is he going? Oh, no.
You know what
He's
else
going
could
up the
happen
top
too,
rope.
Vinny?
What?
Well, he's gonna go for a frog splash. You know what else could happen too is if The Rock comes out, he could tell the ref no countouts, and if you make a bad call, you're
that's
fired like
true.
last
Yeah.
year. Powerbomb by Cody.
Yeah.
Nice reversal there.
I think he's gonna have to cheat to win. I think.
Oh,
It's gonna
that's
be-
well, yeah. He's a heel. He has to that way.
That's gonna be the way. What does Cody do here?
Singing Cody Rhodes' name and another Cody Cutter
Another
for the
Cody
win.
Cutter.
Kick out at 2.
No, kick out. You knew that wasn't gonna happen either.
The patience we must keep right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice Cody Cutter off the top rope there. Look at the fans front row shaking their heads.
I know.
That's funny.
Yeah. The match isn't even over yet, and they're like shaking their heads.
Yeah, I know. like we haven't just started like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
Always got him set up. Cena reverses. Looking for another AA. Looking for another AA for the third time. An attitude adjustment. Now he's going to turn it into an STF. He's got Cody in the STFU. Cody crawling for dear life.
Cody's gonna get to the rope.
Yes, he is. Always stopped him. Cody's fading. We know this ain't going to end it, right?
I don't know. Let me see.
I don't think so. Cody's close.
It's only 10:30.
Oh, and here comes Cena. He pulls him back to the middle of the ring.
He's gonna
Once again, back into the STF. What does Cody do from here?
No way, Cody. No way he taps out. They don't end it like
God,
that.
if they ended it the way they did last night with Jay and Gunther.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Cody once again crawling. Digging down deep, trying to fight to the rope. He's close. He's fighting. He's fighting.
He's got it.
He's almost there. And once again, Cena drags him back to the middle of the ring. Oh, look at Cody reverses it into the referee. It's starting.
Here we go.
For the 4th time.
Everybody's looking back.
Oh, here we go. Crossroads. But he can't win it. There's no ref. Here's where the chaos is coming.
Who's counting? They're gonna send out another ref. They're gonna send. Who's coming out? Who's coming out? People are looking down the ramp.
Who is coming first? Cody going to check on the ref. I swear, Augusta wind hits these refs and they're out.
I know. Or Cena does something.
Oh, look at Cena removing the turnbuckle.
Removing the turnbuckle. There we go. Heel Cena.
He does have to cheat.
Yeah, he does.
So towards that turnbuckle.
Does Cody reverse it?
No, he doesn't. He runs headfirst into that turnbuckle.
Oh, no.
And again. Going for another AA. Referee is stirring for the 5th time. Or for the 4th time. Attitude adjustment. Cover for the win.
He's gonna go. He's not
kick out at 2.
He's kicking out, yeah. Figured it.
And
Cena's gonna go.
Dave LaGreca has got to be seething right now.
I know. It's almost to the point where you're like, just do it already and take the title off of him. You know, that's the way I feel.
Yeah.
It's like, just take the title off of him now. Come on.
Now it's starting to get a little overdone.
Now let's just do this.
Travis Scott.
Here comes Travis.
Here comes Travis Scott. Oh boy, it's beginning.
There we go.
Oh God, I didn't even want a career in wrestling. This might
is this a Mike Tyson?
It might be. Who
where
comes
he
out to
turns
save him
on.
first?
He comes out to save him, and then he turns on
But the thing
Cena.
is, the ref is kind of up. Look at
Yeah, I
smile
know.
on Cena's face.
I know.
This feels like last year all over again.
Yeah, it does. Oh God.
I know a lot of people are hating this right now.
Man, I'm not a big fan.
I'm not either. But let's see how it plays out.
Yep.
Maybe he pulls some Bad Bunny shit and hits some crazy ass moves right here.
Yeah, but somebody I think is going to come out for Cody.
I think so too.
If
I'm
Travis Scott
predicting
doesn't
Randy
pull
Orton.
if Travis Scott doesn't pull a Mike Tyson.
This is interesting because what happens next here? This is interesting.
This isn't your like normal run out either. Like this is
No, he's taking his time. Cody could have definitely already bounced back by now. And
yeah, I'm not. This has not been done well.
imagine Travis Scott babyface turns on Cena.
That's what I was saying. That's what what's his name did? Tyson. When he was with
No,
DX.
not quite.
No, I don't think so.
Now this isn't no DQ, so he can't get himself involved without wiping out the ref.
Right. So if it's no D, yeah. So if it's no, so the ref shouldn't be letting this even happen.
Travis Scott's still sitting on the rope. Here comes Cody fighting back. Goes after Travis Scott. Rhodes got him set up for Crossroads. There's one. He got it for the win. This ain't going to be it here.
He's not going. He's going to pull him out. He's going to pull him out. Yep. Yep.
Oh, boy.
So he could get disqualified just for that.
Yeah, but a ref can't disqualify him if he's not conscious.
Yeah, but another ref can.
Well,
I want to see him get.
Their boss is lurking somewhere.
He remembers. Look, he's got receipts for him. Look. Come on, I remember.
Come on, get in. I actually want to see Cody wipe him out here.
I would love to see that.
I want to see that too.
Watch out for Cena. Where's Cena?
I'm waiting for that if you smell.
Oh. What's going on here?
Oh, God, this is really happening. He's going to hit the Crossroads, and then Rock's coming. Oh, he went for the swing. He wasn't even close.
No.
Here we go.
He's going to give him Crossroads.
Crossroads to Travis Scott.
Yes.
That's nice. All right.
Lay him out flat. He ain't getting up from that. I like that. He ain't getting up from that.
Fuck Travis Scott.
Where's Cena?
Your music's okay, but your wrestling career, I hope, is dead from here.
Yeah, probably. Bye. Goodbye.
I don't mind your music.
Put him out.
Put him out of the ring. Awful. I like.
Goodbye. Food. There you go.
Where's John Cena? He's got the the belt in his hand.
He's got the belt in his hand. There you go.
Oh, and Cody caught him. Cody saw it coming. Now they're wrestling for the belt, literally. And now Cody has the title. Oh, Cena's pleading. What happens now?
He could technically get himself disqualified.
There's no referee.
No, someone's going to show up.
Who's showing up for? Look at Cena begging. Oh, and he kicked him in the balls.
Oh, see, there you go.
See, if he wins like this.
Yeah, I don't want to see him win like this either.
Not like this.
Not like, just like JR, good old JR, not like this.
It ain't going to end like this, right?
No, I don't know.
And he connects to the top of the head.
Oh, boy. No ref still.
He's going to go for the pin, but there's no one there. Now he's going to drag the referee in.
Yeah.
He's going to kick out.
Oh, the referee.
Oh, he's definitely kicking out. He's giving him way too much time.
Yeah.
1, 2. What?
No way.
No, not like that.
Oh, my God.
That's how he wins it?
That's dumb, bro. That is so dumb.
No, really?
That is dumb. So this has to set up another rematch between them. It's got to be. They got to have a rematch. Backlash?
But what the hell?
Are you thinking
No. I
no,
think
not
Randy
Backlash?
Orton's first. I think Cody takes a break and then
You think Orton versus Cena?
yeah. There's no way. Travis Scott, really? I could understand if it was like The Rock or Seth Rollins but Travis Scott had to
No,
help him win his record-breaking title.
no. That's good. That's
That's
cheap.
some bullshit.
Yeah. Oh man. That's crazy.
Well, he breaks the record. We were both right about the prediction.
Yeah, well, I knew he was gonna win, but
there's got to be more to this, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. The crowd likes it, so maybe we might be in the minority here with this one.
Yeah, probably. I
Uh,
just don't like the way it ended.
I don't like.
I mean, I knew you knew it was gonna. We knew it was gonna happen, but I don't know. Not a big fan.
I'll be honest. That whole match was really not that good.
It wasn't that great. I don't think so.
It was just all it was. Cena kept trying to hit AAs.
I told you though that, but he's not a good wrestler. He's not. He's just and then
But he's had
Cody's not the greatest either, but he's right when he said nobody ever chanted you can't wrestle.
Yeah.
So
I can't even say I'm happy that he won. I wanted Cena to win, but
yeah. I know Dave LaGreca and
Busted Open
and Bubba Ray is gonna be. They're gonna go nuts. Bubba Ray didn't have a dog in the fight, and he's not. The fact that he gave up and said, "Oh God," that's a typical Cody thing. He let his guard down.
Yeah.
That's typical Cody. But
it's just
still. Yeah, and then the referee just happens to get up, but that's normal.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that
look
guy.
At Kittle. Kittle's like, what?
This overall was a good show, but that was just.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm disappointed at how
that
ended.
End.
Again, you knew it was going to happen, but just disappointed in.
Like I said, it's just the fact that it had to be Travis Scott that helps him win. Well, we knew he had to cheat to win.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm gonna be a mark here. I didn't care for it.
No, I didn't care for it either.
Vinny, that's it. AEW.
AEW, let's go.
When
are we getting our tickets to the next event?
Yeah.
It's probably cheaper than going to WWE.
I'll find a lot. Cody Rhodes dejected.
Cody all dejected and well, it was a good run for Cody. Not saying that it's totally over, but
no, he'll definitely get it back.
Yeah. They had to put it on Cena.
And we didn't even get my other issue with it is what story is there to tell after this? I mean, yeah, of course Cody will get his time, but I mean, at least if you had Seth Rollins come out and then Randy Orton come out, you'd have storylines to create with that.
Who's he gonna? Who
challenges him first? I would have to assume Randy Orton, but
Randy Orton. Yeah. Yep.
All right, so the show is technically over now. They're just showing the aftermath. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of the way that one ended, but
well, he's now the 17th time.
Overall, night 2, like I said, a million times better than night 1.
Way better.
But overall, Vinny, I don't know about you. Maybe it's right now in the heat of the moment. Mm-hmm. I was not crazy about this WrestleMania.
No, as in a whole, it wasn't the greatest.
No.
What? What is he doing?
I can't expect nobody to come out because the show is over.
He's not. No, but he's not. The song. He doesn't want him to hear the song.
Just holding up the belt one more time. Yeah, overall, this WrestleMania was not. I give it a D at best.
Yeah, yeah. The WrestleMania wasn't the greatest. So, oh well, you know.
Because you know what? At least after WrestleMania 40, you had all the. Oh God, I know that's the ultimate slap in the face to Vince McMahon right there. Oh look, what's Pat McAfee doing?
What's he doing?
Yeah, Vince McMahon always hated when wrestlers did this,
Yeah,
or like when Roman Reigns used to do hold the title on their back.
right. Well,
Well,
he's the
this is
champ.
it. Enjoy this while you can, because this is the last time we will ever see Cena at Mania.
This is the last championship you'll see.
Yes, I'm still watching. Ah, Peacock.
You know, I don't know.
I mean, I'm happy for him, but like I said, at least last year after WrestleMania 40, you had storylines for potentially the next two WrestleManias.
Mm-hmm. Right.
This just kind of left you as like, all right, he did it. Now what?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's in terms of what now you got to wait and see what happens on Raw and SmackDown.
Well, he's not. He said he was going to take the title and retire. That's not going to happen.
Well, I think the first prediction I make is he's bringing back the spinner belt.
Yeah, probably.
Just because he knows people hates it.
Yeah.
All
Well, I
right.
didn't.
Well,
I didn't really hate it that much. I thought it was cool.
I was a kid, so I really don't
I remember
remember.
when. I remember when Edge used to hold it too. Edge was
Yeah.
like his. Edge was like his arch rival back then.
Yeah.
So
True. All right.
yeah.
Well, I think
All right.
we're not staying on for the post show. That's
No,
otherwise
no.
we'll never get
We'll
off of
just we'll
here.
go over it we'll have a podcast
We'll
about
we'll record a video sometime this week. Reminder: our next live stream will be on this channel. Our next live stream will be this Friday when the Yankees take on the Blue Jays. But the next time you can see us will be Thursday on the Big Blue in the Bronx channel and Vinny's Jets channel for the NFL Draft Night 1. We're all looking forward to that.
Yep.
Vinny, any final thoughts? Anything you want to say about this
Just
WrestleMania as a
a
whole?
little disappointed at the ending, of course, but not disappointed the fact that I know Cody lost, so that was kind of disappointing for me, but I kind of had myself set up. But as a whole, man, I wasn't really, this WrestleMania. I think back of all from WrestleMania 1 because I do remember back then.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like this is probably not going to be even in my top.
Not an all-time great.
Not even in my top 20.
I could agree with that. I mean,
there's been 41 of these, so
yeah. I mean,
there's 20. There's at least 20 better
21
than this.
other, yeah.
21 or 20 better than this one. So
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like I said, night 2 definitely beats out night 1 by a mile.
Right.
But night 1 at least left you with that cliffhanger of what's next after Seth Rollins' crazy heel turn. And I don't know, maybe we were spoiled by everything that happened last year, but last year as a whole, everything was a lot better than
right. Here's
this
another thing I
one.
want to propose to you, though. When those great WrestleManias were going on, it was only one night. And I know they will never do this again because they make too much money a 2-night deal.
Well,
I think
that and
once
there's
they
too
went
many
over to
matches to have.
I think once they went over to 2 nights, I want to say like there was good matches.
Kind
But I
of
think
watered it down.
WrestleMania in a whole, it kind of watered down the whole thing.
Well, I know the first
thing
reason that they started it was the last one night WrestleMania was the year before COVID, and the show went for 6.5 hours. Now,
right.
us as wrestling fans, that's a long day. I mean,
That is a
Vinny,
long day.
we would be on stream for 7 hours. I mean,
I know.
we would be. We'd
I'd have lost my voice by then, probably.
Exactly. So I get that part of it, but also what happened at the COVID year, they were just trying to do everything they could to get ratings because they knew there really wasn't any money to be made.
But there were matches that they could have done without, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
night
you
one
could have
felt like
done
the ultimate filler night. I
right.
mean, El Grande versus Ray
You could have
Phoenix.
went without that match. That could have been like a Monday Night Raw match or
That
a
was a Raw hell of
Saturday
a
night's main
match,
event, or maybe not even a
which I know
Saturday.
that's coming up soon too.
Yeah. So I mean, but you could have taken a lot of those night one matches. I don't know. Maybe made it. What were we doing? This is a three
Start at
hour
7. It's
45-minute night.
3.5 hours.
Yeah. So you could have went an extra hour because that Jay and
Yeah,
Gunther match wasn't
and
that
they could have
long.
done like they've been doing. Start the show at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, and that Jay and Gunther match wasn't long at all.
No,
So
even the opening match wasn't that long.
yeah, and the triple threat
You
wasn't
know what,
long.
Vinny? You know what fills up most of these shows? It's all the filler in between, the
I
ads,
know,
the
I know,
build up,
I
the
know, I know. And the ads,
intros,
and they just when back in WrestleMania 1, they didn't have all those ads.
no,
People
you
were
would think
paying. People
Vince
were
would ever
paying like,
allow
well, yeah,
logos in the ring.
but we were also paying like $70 back then to watch it
Yeah, that's true.
each household.
Yes. Oh goodness.
Although it wasn't as big back then, but yeah. But once
Yep.
WrestleMania 2 came around, people were like, okay, this is good, So
I agree, but tough ending to the night. We'll talk more about this in our next WWE stream. Now we are gonna wait. We'll probably record next week after the Raw and SmackDown. After maybe we can have a little bit more of a positive tone on where we're going from here.
Yeah, because then we'll find out. We'll find
learn
out
a little more
what's
about where
going on.
the future is from here.
Yeah.
But until then, Vinny, thank you for coming back. We missed you.
No problem.
Thank you to all those who tuned in tonight. We really do appreciate you. Reminder again, one last time, next time you could see us will be next Friday, this upcoming Thursday for the NFL Draft live stream over on the Big Blue in the Bronx channel. Vinny, real quick, shout out your Jets channel.
Yes, it's Chronicles, Gangrene Chronicles. Just look it up. Type it in, Gangrene Chronicles. You'll find it. And then I don't have the Twitter handle right, but it's Gangrene.
It'll be in the description when we're done.
It's at Gangrene Crons.
Yes.
CHRONS. So definitely.
So you'll see their draft coverage will be joint with the Big Blue in the Bronx. I'll just be there to provide my insight too, even though
on the Steelers, who the Steelers.
Yeah, yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? I heard maybe they'll
Shador.
Supposedly,
hold on. They're interviewing Cody. Hold on, we're gonna stop for a moment. Nope, Cody's going right past Kathy Kelly.
Cody and Brandy going back to the.
As an angry Cody Rhodes.
As an angry Cody. Yep.
But with that being said, remember to our next live stream for the Pinstripes and Pile Drivers podcast will be Friday. Will be the Yankees taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. 7:05 will be on at 7 o'clock. Thank you, everybody. Happy WrestleMania and have a great rest of your Easter. Good night, everyone.